Hello, everybody. Phenomenal Sir coming at you with the first official post-Steam release stream of VoltAge Genesis. Um, version 9.1, because I put out the game yesterday. Played it for 10 minutes. Realized that I had left something in from when I was playtesting. Wasn't supposed to. So, yeah. But aside from that, it's been a good first day. Had some people reach out to me about streaming it. Been a lot of fun being able to just sit back and I keep going back to the screen and looking at it on Steam, and I'm like, yep, it's still there. They haven't taken it down yet. So we're gonna play a little bit today. We're gonna play for real. Hopefully nothing horrible happens. Nothing goes terribly awry. If it does, we'll just avert our eyes and continue on with our lives. So, start a new game. Here we go. The first official VoltAge Genesis stream on Twitch. Made possible by Coca-Cola Classic, not sponsored. In the year 9178 PF, the nations of Marema and Garen embarked upon the greatest joint military operation in recorded history, the Reclamation. I feel like the words on the first part were moving faster than this. 21 years later, it is just days before the signing of the Reclamation Act, a bill which guarantees land ownership to anybody willing to finish the work begun 2 days earlier. You can hold A to speed through these cinematics, so maybe I was just sitting on a button or something. Heck, it needs to pop. Now, two young adventurers prepare to claim their piece of the Deadlands, not realizing that they will soon be swept up in the latest chapter of a struggle that has played out for thousands of years, a war for the very future of mankind, and it remains to be seen whether they will survive the VoltAge. Wow, Bridget, you weren't kidding. This place is great. I knew you'd like it. We just need to do a quick sweep to make sure there are no other squatters living here, and when they sign the Reclamation Act, we'll have our very own town. It'll be so cool. Okay. First things first, like all good RPGs, let's search the trash piles. Somebody has already pointed out in a little brief guide on the community page that treasure chests are exceedingly rare in this game, that most of the loot you get will be from piles of scrap, bookshelves, things like that. So, oh, there's something. We'll just ignore that. Took me about 3 seconds. And how many times have we played this game, y'all? Took me 3 seconds to find something. But that's okay. And it's not a major issue because it's only for this little bit. This is a separate map from the normal game, so. The inscription is too worn to make out. The water here, it doesn't seem to be irradiated. Proof. Snack food. Nice. Found a Twinkie in that trash. Okay, did we get this one? Nice. 4 scrap metals so far. Go this way? Okay. The message blinking on the panel by the door. Entry sealed. Contact Master Control for more information. It's no good. Maybe we can get in through the parking garage. Battery. Scrap metal. Check this guy out. Guy out. Silver band. Totally optional, but we'll take it. Anything in here? Gross. Better leave that closed. Sure is dark down here. It's a good thing you brought that flashlight. Maybe, but I still don't like how dark it is. Maybe we can find a way to turn the lights back on. Anything in here? An old revolver. Nice. Message on the screen. Lockdown timed out. Press any key to reset system. System reset successful. Security lockdown ended. Hey, that did it! Nice. Look around a bit more. There's something in the vent, just out of reach. I'd take this vent cover off if I had a screwdriver. Probably could. It's fake. Like this computer still has power. Security lockdown ended. System primed. Run Genesis attempt? Yes or no? Yes. Starting Genesis attempt. The beginning! I already found an issue, Calrea. Genesis attempt failed. Warning, external power reserves have been depleted. It's not a big one, it's a cosmetic thing. Insufficient power to run Genesis attempt 604. I'm telling you, Ione, that was no tremor. Someone is down here messing around. Told you I believe you, Vance. I'm coming with you, aren't I? The difference between believing someone and wanting to prove them wrong. Looks like Vance was right. There were a couple of rats scurrying around. But who is that? Doesn't matter who we are. It's the end of the line for you. No, wait! Be gone from this place, whoever you are. We gotta get out of here. One year later. Sounds safe? It is. It's the safest place. According to Nathan, Neela's brother, after you bust him out of prison, he says he's gonna stay in the Deadlands where it's safe from now on. Can I help you? Welcome in, Cleveland Tom. Good afternoon. My name is Alan, and it's good to meet you both. I hope you'll forgive my abruptness, but would you happen to have any old books? Old books? I'm part of a group that hopes to preserve artifacts and knowledge from the past. I was hoping to purchase any books you may have. How's things? Things is good. Things is good, Cleveland Tom. I found a quasi-major issue with the game when I started playing it today. So I had to put out a new update, and because of the nature of the issue, I had to, invalidate some people's save files, which... So, 6 people had actually downloaded the game when I did the update, and I really, truly feel in my heart that I did all 6 of those people a disservice. I feel really terrible, but it was something that I couldn't just, adjust it and then let them keep playing. It was something that was messed up. But other than that, I'm doing good. Had a productive day. Did a little bit of steam work this morning. Cut the grass, got the groceries. Slacked off. Watched a pro gamer set a PB or 2 in Star Tropics. Usual Saturday. Yeah, sure. We have a bunch of books that were here before we moved in. And now we're playing an honest-to-goodness retro RPG made by yours truly. and I still love playing it after 6 years. So even if nobody else likes it, I made the game that I would enjoy. It's the game dev equivalent of Thanos being like, I'll do it myself, and stealing the Infinity Gauntlet, and then it takes 10 years to actually get all the stones. I'm sorry, but these aren't the kind of books I'm looking for. I was hoping for something a bit more substantive. What he's saying is you got dumb kid books, Nolan. We were actually planning to clear out another house today. If you want, you can tag along. Really? Well, that would be excellent. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, I don't think I asked your names. I'm Nolan, and this is Bridget. Hello. We'll need a few minutes to get ready. Nolan and Bridget gathered their things and prepared to head out with Alan. Okay, ready to go? Absolutely. Just follow our lead and be careful. We're heading to the north end of town. It's the last house on the left. After you. I will not be doing voices for this playthrough because there are entirely too many unique characters for me to keep track of all the voices. I have enough trouble dealing with the voices in my head without adding new ones. Pile of trash blocks the door. That's not true. Didn't make light of that kind of thing. Sorry. Had a lot of caffeine today. Looks like the inside has been completely ransacked. Locked up tight. Hey girl. Hello, want to buy some produce for the road? I would love to, but I'm broke as a joke. Homegrown produce. It's a monument to an unknown Elohim. It's incredibly old, but most of it can still be made out. I know Bridget worked really hard to clean this up, but I'm not really the praying type. Hey, buddy. I just wanted to thank you again for letting my family move out here. It's everything we dreamed of. As I'm sure you can see, the garden is doing great. We even have some extra space if we want to grow more crops in the future. Speaking of which, I've heard that certain types of cave mushrooms can be very nutritious. Given the chance, I'd like to try growing some. If you find any, could you bring me one? Sure. We just planted this tree a year ago, but it's already grown so much. Gardener's brother lives here. Buddy? Thanks again for letting us live here. I'll patrol day and night to keep any dangerous creatures out. Everybody ready? Alan, when we open the door, the creatures inside will probably attack immediately. Don't worry about me. I'm ready. Let's do it. Sludge. This should be easy. The simplest way to defeat foes is to attack them. The character will use their weapon to deal physical damage. Type varies by weapon. Ow. And Bridget claims first blood. Look out! Another one! Barrel Sledge. These guys are tough. Weapons won't deal as much damage to them. Many enemies will resist certain damage types. Experiment to determine what types of damage are the most effective. Please, allow me. Nice. Whoa, you didn't tell us you could use kinesis attacks. Well, I don't like to brag. Most characters can use special abilities which can have a number of effects. Some can heal or bolster the party's abilities, while others can deal heavy damage. Wait, do you hear that? A death wasp! Watch out for the stinger! Oh. Most enemies have at least one unique form of attack. The death wasp's sting can cause poison, and will cause others of its kind to focus their attacks on the target. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Everyone alright? Here, have a snack. Eating and drinking will restore the party's HP or AP. Medical supplies offer more potent healing, and some types of food will restore both HP and AP at once. Well, that was invigorating. Shall we head in? Nolan, Bridget, and Alan searched the house carefully and found several books Alan wanted. Well, that wasn't too bad, thanks to Alan's help. Please, I hardly did anything at all, but I must thank you for allowing me to accompany you. Several of the texts we found will be quite useful. What will you do now? Have anywhere else you plan to check out around here? I had thought of traveling east to the ruins of Estancia, or perhaps heading to Tecomlo in the south. I wouldn't do that if I were you. If you go much further east, you'll pass the far limits of where the Reclamation Army went. Monsters are way stronger out there. And if you go south, you'll end up in the Steel Legion's territory. They patrol all along the South Road, and they aren't too fond of outsiders. I had no idea that the Steel Legion had taken such an interest in the Deadlands, and to think if I hadn't stopped here before pushing to the east. Yeah, you're kind of a dope, Alan, but we love you. Well then, since it seems I cannot venture further into the wastes on my own, may I stay here for the time being? I would love the opportunity to study the books we recovered, and I would be more than happy to help out around the town. Sure, that's fine with us. We were hoping to invite more people out here anyway. Excellent. I'll gather my things and get settled in then. Terribly sorry, I almost forgot. Here's your pay for the books we found. I do hope 500 volts per book will suffice. Yeah, that's totally fine. Alan gave you 2,000 volts. Find any more unusual texts, please be sure to let me know. Alan has left the party. 2,000 volts? For a bunch of books? I know! Now that we have some funds, we can head to New Panavinto for supplies. And while we're there, we can ask around to see if anyone wants to move out here. I'm going to grab a bite to eat. We can head out in a few. Meet me at the town entrance? Will do. As you journey across Marema, you will meet many new allies. They will enter and leave your party based on your active quest and their affinity for you. While you are in Pedregal Springs, your allies will go about their business in town. But don't worry, all active party members will meet you outside of town when it is time to leave. Boom. Head back in. Got a couple of things we can grab to make life a little easier. Having an extra weapon can't hurt, and we can save this food for later. Kitchen knife and homegrown veggie. And over here, a pile of junk. Could come in handy. This stuff wouldn't fit in the garage. Sure wish Bridget would let me sell this stuff. Bunch of stuff we scavenged from the town. Bridget wanted to be sure we had plenty of firewood. We didn't use this fireplace once all year. Okay. Check out the trunk. Never did get around to opening this. Locked. I'll need to keep a lookout for a crowbar or something to pry this open. Pretty sturdy. The roof is held up well. Hey. Gardner keeps this locked. As one should. Cleaning this refrigerator out may have scarred me for life. Must have missed these when we were moving everything. They've pulled all the desks and stuff out into the garage. They've cleaned up in here. Nice, nice. Okay. Still no power for the vending machine. Fake. That surely is. Oh! I'll try really hard not to talk about any secrets while you lurk. Ooh, noodles and water. And thank you for your support, Goblin. There's something in the vent, just out of reach. Yeah. Better not mess with this machine anymore. A soft glow seems to fill the air around the ancient stone tablet. You think you can make out words, but when you try to decipher them, your eyes begin to water and you are forced to look away. There are dozens of electrical lines running from the pillar to the storage unit. Looks like an industrial volt storage unit. Our boy Alan has moved in up here. At least Alan isn't a total slob. He keeps things pretty clean around here. Old pre-war coffee maker. Wonder if it even works. An old periodical. The cover reads, "Is war with Garen inevitable? Find out why they'd never risk it." It's fake. I hope you don't mind. I took over the office at the end of the hall. Hopefully we can find more books soon. Some old photographs. Well, hello there. What's this? What's this? An old scrap of paper hidden under the mat. The manager's password. Small scrap of paper found in the second floor office. It reads, "The world is square." The little Final Fantasy VI reference for anybody out there. Okay, I think we've checked everything we can check here. Let's save again. Let's head on out of the town. Hey Nolan, all set? Let's head west to New Panavento. Sounds good. We should probably stick to the road to avoid trouble from any animals or dead-handers that may be around. As you journey across the Deadlands and beyond, you will find that the enemies you encounter may vary in level drastically, depending on where you are when you encounter them. As a rule of thumb, remember, as you head farther east or south of this point, enemies will grow stronger. Enemies found in forests, caves, or ruins tend to be stronger than those in the plains, and avoid blast zones. Gunshots! It sounds like someone's in trouble. Run, kids. Dad! Not so fast. Some enemies are capable of reducing, negating, or even reflecting certain types of damage using their active or passive abilities. Pay close attention to your allies' weapon selections, as some will change the basic attack option to add extra hits, target multiple enemies, or even change the damage they deal from physical to mental. Well, that's all well and good, but I'm gonna punch. Oh. Gonna defend again. We know he's gonna defend because the Dwarians are naturally very slow enemies. So anytime you see them jump to the front of the turn order like that, it means that they're gonna use the defend option. Ooh, reflect. Because that always gets priority. Being mean this time. Probably should have tried to weaken him. Definitely should have tried to weaken him. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose to the first boss in the game. And it's my game. Oh my god! He's reflected everything! It's a 15% chance, okay? So, 15% chance he got a successful reflection on the last, like 4 of the last 5 attacks. Well, it's time to just Go ham. Sorry, Neela. You were too beautiful for this life. Just gotta hit him. He's enraged. Sometimes an enemy will go into a special. Basically, it's saying that sometimes enemies will drop below a certain threshold of health, and they'll get an overdrive, which is essentially just it's some kind of shift in their stats or how they fight. In the case of when enemies become enraged, their physical attack doubles, but their defense drops by 50%, I believe. Nolan and Bridget quickly escorted the travelers back to Pedregal Springs, stuffing their guts back in as they go. I really can't thank you enough for what you did back there. If you hadn't shown up, I'm just glad you were there. Not a problem. We're glad you're safe now. How's your father, Neela? He's doing okay. My mom and brother are keeping an eye on him, but Gregory was able to get him on his feet with a burst. We were definitely lucky to have you there, Gregory. I don't think I've met an A-type before. I'm sorry, A-type? We found Gregory out by the old Panavinto ruins. Seemed like he'd taken a pretty bad knock to the head. We think he got jumped by some dead-handers. Yes, I'm afraid everything before today is a bit of a blur. I see. Basically, being an A-type means you have a really unique set of genes. In your case, it means you can use kinesis and bursts. I see. Don't worry too much about it, Gregory. It's not a bad thing, and it might help you figure out who you are. There aren't too many A-types running around Marema. That's right. So, Neela, what was your family doing so far east anyway? Oh, right. We had heard there was a new town starting up out this way, and we were hoping to check it out. Really? I didn't think anybody really knew we were out here. No, this was a smaller farm, just a couple of families from Kaluna trying to make a go of it out in the Deadlands. But honestly, this place seems way better. Do you think we could stay here? If not for good, at least until my dad recovers? Sure, Neela. We'd be more than happy to have your family here. Great, I'll go tell them. My family. What about me? I think you should stick with us, What about me? He sounds so cute. Stick with us, Gregory. We were on the way to New Panavinto when we ran into you guys. Maybe someone there knows you. Makes sense. Neela did say that they found him out by the ruins. New Panavinto is the only town for miles around, so he has to have passed through, right? Alright, I'll go with you then. I hope I won't be too much of a burden. I'll be ready to leave when you are. I don't know, Bridget. This seems too convenient, you know? The day we decide to invite more people, Alan shows up, and then we run into them on the road. Don't be paranoid, Nolan. It just means our luck is finally starting to turn around. Maybe you're right. After resting in town for a few days, the party was ready to head out once more. From here on, your experience will be largely self-driven. Explore Marema, talk to everyone you can, and unravel the mysteries of the world around you. But most importantly, have fun. Right, have fun. Damn it, or you'll suffer the consequences. Righty. Gregory's posted up over here. This place feels safe. Yeah. Best town in the Deadlands. Welcome to Scavmore. Come celebrate our grand opening. Freeman tools and ICA products available for purchase. I'd heard there was a new shop out this way. Figured maybe I could find something worth stealing. But all they sell is junk. Not bad, huh? Our stock is kind of limited right now, but hopefully as time goes on, we'll keep improving our inventory. Just let me know if you want to buy anything. And I hate to ask, but could you maybe do me a favor? Sure, what's up? It's just, we really appreciate everything you've done for us, but the roof on our house is a little bit leaky. That said, when you're out there, could you keep an eye out for some scrap metal? If you bring me some, I can use it to patch up the roof. During your travels, people will occasionally request assistance from Nolan and his friends. Generally, this involves tracking down a strong monster or retrieving rare items for them. If you help them, people will show their gratitude in a number of ways. They may give Nolan and his friends volts or rare gear, and some may help you out in other ways. Some may even join Nolan on his quest. Of course, Nolan and his friends will gain valuable experience along the way as well. Be sure to explore and talk to everyone you meet in your travels. Yeah, sure. How many did you need? That's great. If you could bring me 6 pieces of scrap metal, I should be able to make the repairs. And of course, with the shop up and running, I can pay you for your trouble. Actually, I think we have enough on us right now. You're the best, Nolan. Here's your pay. Be sure to spend it at your favorite local store. Nolan is now level 7, Bridget is level 6, Gregory's level 6. So, what'll it be today? Mostly just junk. Mostly junk. But we can sell him this fire water. And we could sell these batteries. Nice. Probably hold on to the other stuff for now. Thanks. Have a great day. We'll talk to that cutie over there later. And that cutie there. It'll level up a little more before we do their quest. Okay. And there's always going to be a very brief little pause there when you first come out here at this point. It's just the game running through a bunch of different checks and flipping switches and essentially getting itself ready to play. So don't panic when you come out and you can't move for a couple seconds. There are ripe apples hanging from the branches. Got an apple. Another apple. Best not to be greedy. Yeah. Oh hey, it's not every day I get visitors out here. Why are you out here? I'm actually surprised to see someone all the way out here living on their own. It's not so bad. I have a pretty decent little spot here, all things considered. Not what I had in mind when I came east, but I've been lucky so far. Did you move out here because of the Reclamation Act? Yup, you guessed it. But to be honest, I don't know what I was thinking. One person isn't going to be able to restore enough land to make a difference. And with the dead handers around, I'll never sell it. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. You're lucky you haven't been eaten by the wildlife yet. You don't sugarcoat things, do you? I like that. So what about you? What are you doing so far out? We actually have a town just east of here. It was abandoned when we got there, but it's starting to grow. Really? Well, that settles it. I need to get out of here. If there's already a whole town further east, then I'm wasting my time here. Seems that way. Hate to say it, but you may be right. Say, would you want to buy this piece of land? I've got all the paperwork for the property. Did things legit, got the signatures and everything. Come on, make me an offer. An offer 2,000. Tell you what, how about 2,000 volts? It's worth that much at least. Wow, really? That'd be great. Deal. See ya. The woman packed her things and headed east. The interior is clean and there's a bed to rest on. Rest for a while? Yes. So now we've got like a little free inn, which, you know, it's not too far from town, but free sleep is free sleep. And we're going to go back real quick. Hey, how's it going? Not too bad. So, I take it you didn't go back to New Panavento? Are you kidding? This place is way better. I basically do all the same stuff I used to. Kill death wasps, help out on the farm. But now I have friends to do it with. You guys really changed my life. Please take this. Hopefully it'll keep you safe. You got Motless Vambrace. Gee, thanks. Take care of yourself, okay? Will do. By the way, have you heard of flashbangs? They're a pyrotechnic grenade used by scavvers to blind and disorient their enemies. If you're interested, I've started a side business making them. I only charge 600 volts each for them, and they can be pretty handy in a pinch. Just let me know if you want to buy some. First thing I'm going to do is throw Motless Vambrace on Nolan. See, it's a pretty decent little piece of gear. Nice attack boost, defense boost. Small mental resistance boost. But it also comes with the Power Tackle skill, which is a nice crush damage ability. So with that, we've got a more powerful option than just his standard hit. And once we can get our hands on a gun or a sword, we can diversify his damage types a little bit. As it is, the shovel does crush damage as well. Guys, what is this place? I don't know, but it creeps me out. Remnants of some old battle, perhaps? In any case, we may as well look around. Dried out remains of a barrel slug. The wreckage of an old sentry drone. A Raymond armor. So there was a battle. What's this? Let's see here. Falk, John. Pretty cool. Wait, but if those tags are still here, does that mean nobody ever found him? Doesn't seem fair. I'll have to see if I can track down his family. Wait, what's this? Found an S9 Tagusa, half buried in the sand. An old S9. I bet if I clean this up, it'll still work. From what I hear, the S9s are practically indestructible. Ugh. And that's as powerful as the shovel. But because it's a one-handed item, it does weigh a lot less, so that'll boost our agility. And a very slight decrease in luck, but not enough to matter. Nice. A bunyip skeleton. Look, bullet holes. You're right, but that means whoever that guy was, he must have been tough as nails. Yeah. John Falk, the original hero of the VoltAge universe. Couple level ups there. What kind of robot was this? The heavy duty. That was originally part of a quest. That pile of scrap needed a part from that to fix one of the robot player characters, but there's no playable robot characters in the game anymore because they didn't really add enough to the game to be worth the trouble. Okay. Onwards, forwards. Big town there. There's a little town down in the lake bed there. Oh. Nice. Panavinto outskirts. So this is not where we want to be. We want to be in New Panavinto. Little house hidden here. Say, have you come across any Reclamation era dog tags? I served in the war, you see. Many of my comrades died out here in the wastes. I've been trying to find their dog tags and return them to their next of kin. We found these dog tags just north of here, on an old battlefield. An old battlefield? And this was the only set? Sounds as though you stumbled across someone's last stand. That was the title of the game. A common story out here, I'm afraid. Here, I want you to have this. By way of thanks. I know exactly who to send these to. I just hope he's still living in Brodospa. Doctor's bag. You found any other dog tags? Here, we found these on a dead soldier in the ruins east of the Pedregal River. East of the river, you say? As far as I know, the army never made it that far. He must have been wounded and gotten turned around seeking aid. Such a shame. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks. 1,000 volts. No other dog tags right now. We will keep you in mind. Good sir. Well, here we are. See anything that looks familiar, Gregory? No, I'm afraid not. My apologies. That's okay. Why don't we ask some of the people around here if they've met you? Alright. Like there's some loose dirt here. Dig it up using the shovel. Box of snacks, 4 waters, and 2 weak batteries. Looks like someone stashed some supplies here and never came back. There are a total of, I believe, 10 scaver stashes. There's different tiers of items in each stash. I believe there's 2 of each tier, 1 through 5. But it's always 1 group HP heal, 4 single person AP heals, and then batteries that can be sold for money. Hello. Hey. If you ever need to unload any junk, just let me know. Best gear money can buy. See anything you like? Oh. So we're already wearing scaver gear. Gregory's not. Nolan could get the leather armor. That would slow him down pretty significant. Hold off. Thanks. Have a great day. Ugh, these people. ADS gear is clearly higher quality, but they just won't let us sell it out here. The whole reason the Parliament agreed to that ridiculous trade deal is because... Oh, hello. Tell me, do you find yourself wishing that your local stores had more high-quality gear from the people at Alton Defense Solutions? If so, you should write to... Wait, who are you supposed to write to? Tell me, this is your sales pitch. Ugh, this is the problem with dealing with a monarchy. How is anyone supposed to affect change when they don't even have duly elected representatives here? Back in Alton, everyone has a voice. This is crazy. Great deals on weapons. What you need? Got all kinds of steel stuff. A revolver. Steel fan. Steel focus. Dagger? That's a nice dagger upgrade for Bridget. That would leave us with exactly 2,000 volts. Steel sword. This stuff all seems to be increasing focus more than physical attack. Have a good one. Drake's Alley has decent gear and supplies for sale if you're planning on exploring the Deadlands, but their stock doesn't compare to Stonewall Goods back home in the royal city of Kaluna. All the finest medical supplies, straight from Kaluna. Do the Pokemon thing and buy a few that heals. 3 of everything. And a roll of bandages. Out. Oh, I see some pink hair up there. What's going on over there? Shh, not so loud. What you need? Oh, he's got a little mishmash of stuff. So that's roughly as good as the leather armor, but it does offer flame resistance as well. Unfortunately, I can't afford any of this stuff. Macho clothes. That's a nice boost for Gregory. Plus 15 defense and only loses 1 distance. Long spear. Anyway, let's talk to some people. Excuse me, but have we met before? What? No, I've never met you before. Why do you ask? No reason. Thank you. Have a good day. Like, okay. Sorry, buddy. I'm on break. Come back later when I'm getting paid to talk to people. Hello. Would you like to buy something to eat? Hello, madam. Have we met before? I don't think so. I'm sure I'd remember you. Oh, alright. Thank you. Oh, alright. Have a good day. Wow, Gregory. Is there a problem? He was flirting with you, son. Fishing is my great passion, but there's not much living in this water. Oh, how I miss my old hut on the coast. Even when there was nothing biting, I could occupy my time carving fish charms. Excuse me, sir. Hey, don't I know you? Wait, never mind. Sorry, the priest at the old church in Kaluna wears an outfit just like yours. You a friend of his? If you see him, tell him PFC Danner says hi. Kaluna, huh? Is there some sort of problem? What? No, it's just Kaluna is really far away from here. And this Kaluna is another town like this? No, Gregory. Kaluna is huge. Ever since the bombs dropped 100 years ago, the royal city has served as the capital of Marema. It's gorgeous. Unless you're on the outside looking in. Well, yes. But the city itself is really beautiful. I can't remember the last time I was there. Well, I suppose I should be going. Going? What do you mean? If this city is as far as Nolan says, I can't possibly ask you to accompany me. Don't be silly, Gregory. We'll go with you. We just need to do some preparation work first. Deadlands can be a dangerous place for people traveling on foot. Before heading west to Kaluna, you should spend some time building your strength. It's a long journey. Stock up on equipment, help people, and make some new friends. Kaluna will be waiting when you're ready. If you ever forget what you should be doing next, just talk to Bridget in your house back in Pedregal Springs. And it is now pretty much open world for, like, the middle 3/5 of the map. At this point, you can go pretty much everywhere, except the places on the island and the places west of the mountains, and get to run around and do your own thing. What? You say you want me to move? A weird thing to say. Why do you want to get down this alley so badly? I know. You're some kind of peeping Tom, aren't you? Well, tough luck, buddy. I'll stand guard here forever if that's what it takes to thwart your evil plan. Lace fan, nice. It's empty. Sell that fan, we don't need it. Lace fan of the sort one might expect a beautiful lady to carry. Keep your wits about you. Head in this building. The Hunters Guild. The Hunters? Didn't realize they had set up an office in New Panavinto. Hunters? The Hunters are a group of mercenaries from Jaeger, a country way up north across the ocean. They're not just mercenaries, Nolan. They help maintain the peace, hunt down dangerous beasts, and keep roads clear of bandits. For money. So these hunters are a force for good. Definitely. Anyway, I wonder if there are any new bounties posted on the board. Occasionally, the Hunters Guild will be too busy to deal with a request from a member of the population. In those cases, they will post these requests to the bounty board for freelancers to handle. Make sure to check back frequently for new bounties. Once they've been completed, speak with the person who made the request to receive your reward. Take a look at this bounty to see what someone in the area needs. You can then go speak to them for more information or to turn in the bounty. Complete a bounty, be sure to come back and collect the posting as well. Gather enough of them and you may receive special rewards. Here's one that doesn't look too hard. I need 6 jars of cytoplasm for my tools. If you find them, please bring them to me at my stand here in New Panavinto, just east of the Hunters Guild. Read this book. The book is about the history of the Hunters Guild. It looks like someone has marked a page here. What began as a small, isolated lodge has grown to be one of the largest and most well-defended cities on Nata, housing thousands and controlling the only overland route to the western continent of Alton. Cool. So we gotta talk to this guy over here. Everything you see is handmade and locally sourced. Oh, you hear about the bounty? The posting pretty much said it all. I need cytoplasm so that I can mix up some lubricant for my tools. It's pretty easy to gather cytoplasm from sludges and barrel sludges, but I'm too busy to go get it myself. If you can bring me 6 cytoplasm, I can pay you. Double market value is standard for bounties. You see how much cytoplasm you've gathered. Wow, you got them all. Thanks a bunch. Here's your pay. Just a little bit of money and XP, but I already had the stuff. Tear down the bounty. Hang on, it looks like there's another bounty under the first one. Wonder what it says. Let's see. I need 4 shell fragments. If you find them, I'll be at my stand just east of the Hunters Guild in Reclamation Park. Same guy. Oh, that. It's been so long I'd written it off as a lost cause, but if you're interested, some lady wanted me to make her a bracelet out of some exotic shells. I guess she saw it in a magazine and figured I could do it. I'm not too experienced working with the material, but I told her I'd try. I'm specifically looking for shell fragments from an echinoid. They're fairly common along most of the sandy beaches in Marema, but please be careful. Echinoids can be pretty tough in groups, and any place where they live is sure to have pugil crabs wandering around as well. If you see one, you'd be better off running away. I will keep that in mind. Shell fragments. That's what we want. We want as many death wasps as we can get, because the sooner we get 25 stingers, the sooner we can gain access to a new town's services. And that's a guaranteed drop from death wasps. So every enemy has like a guaranteed drop that's usually some sort of general thing. And then they have a slightly rarer drop that is shared between multiple enemies. So like you're always gonna get wasp stingers from death wasps. Sometimes you'll get insect wings from them. You'll also get insect wings from a couple of other enemies. And you're gonna find that there are bounties requiring you to collect very nearly all of the things that monsters can drop in this game. At least 1 for every item, 2 for a couple. There's not generally double ups on what you need to collect. Nolan got a bonus turn there. Nice. Bang bang, didn't need it. Probably look at the passives so people understand why that's happening. Sometimes all you need is a second chance. Nolan will occasionally get an extra turn in battle. He has a 50% resistance to silence and confusion. That's his racial resistance. Each of the 5 races in the game has different stuff they're resistant to. Or, well, that's a lie. 4 of them have things that they are especially resistant to, and then the A-types in the game will have all the resistances of both parents. So A-types are always like a combination of 2 of the other types, and they'll always have double resistances. But that's all they get. They don't get another passive usually. Having Bridget around is great for morale. Support skills used in battles to restore the target's HP. So that is a unique thing for Bridget. Her buff spells heal. They don't heal a lot, but every little bit helps. And she's the only one whose buffs will heal like that. So grants 50% resistance to silence, resist to that's her flashlight. And then Gregory with his double resistances because he's an A-type. Gregory's A-type DNA affords him additional protection. He has all the resistances of C and D types. He's resistant to stun and headaches, and he's completely immune to nausea, which is caused by radiation. It's radiation sickness, not like nausea. He's resistant to nausea. He's resistant to debilitate, which is a really nasty... It's very rare, but it is a very nasty status effect. It's basically like the bad breath status effect from Final Fantasy, where it hits you with a whole arrangement that debuffs. There's only a couple of enemies in the game that can cause debilitate, so it's not a super big concern, but it is there. And if you do get hit with it in one of those fights, it can be pretty debilitating. Check this out. What we got going on, guys? Whoa, hey, where do you think you're going? This road belongs to the Dead Handers. You want to use it? It'll cost you 1,000 volts. I don't think I even have 1,000 volts. Can we work something out? We just did. You pay me, I let you through. Don't make this harder than it has to be. That's what she said. Although, tell you what, there's a really nasty antlion lurking near an old battlefield east of here. If you can take it out and bring me some sort of proof, I'll make sure you can get through here whenever you like. That antlion's as good as dead. Huh, really? Didn't think you'd say yes to that. Okay then, if you head straight east from here, you should run across an old battlefield west of Choskayaser. Antlions like to move their burrows, so I don't know where exactly it'll be, but it won't have gone far after getting so many of our guys. Just wander around that battlefield, and I'm sure you'll stumble across it. And we've already found that. From what I understand, this is actually a very confusing quest for people. People claim they can't find, they don't understand where to go. Give her the doctor's bag. But, like, it's literally just hold right. Now, when you hit that, you see we get radiation sickness. The enemies in blast zones are generally like 30 or 40 levels higher than the enemies in the surrounding areas, and having the radiation sickness on top of that, they're the most dangerous areas in the game. This is where we want to be. I don't think we're strong enough to take that antlion on yet, so I just wanted to show you guys where that was, because people seem to get confused by that. I feel bad enough to be sympathetic, but not bad enough to change it. Alright. We can explore a little bit more, or we can go back to the town. And there were a couple of unique characters we could talk to. We want to stay south of the road for now, because north of the road is Dead Hander territory. And while we can take them in a fight, they tend to attack in large numbers, and I don't want to have a run of bad luck. Put an end to this sorry adventure before it even starts. Kind of stick close to the road. Don't go too far, because you'll end up in a fight with stuff you can't eat. Okay. Now we'll duck up here. Kill these sludges, or we'll miss. Oh. Got him. Okay, back into the town we go. Do a quick little nappy nap. Right. Now that it's getting a little darker in here, I think it's less of an issue. Alrighty. I know, I literally... Fantastic saving! Talk to Neela first. Hey there, have you had a chance to check out the shop yet? Yeah, I have. So, what did you think? Actually, don't tell me. You're way too nice to say anything bad about our shop. The truth is, we've been scavvers as long as I can remember. I changed my mind. I wanted on. Traveling from place to place, selling whatever bits of junk we could find. I'm really glad we found this place, and I've got something I've been wanting to tell you. Oh? Remember when we first met, I told you guys that the reason we were so far east was because we had heard of a new settlement being founded. The truth is, we had heard that there was a new settlement southwest of here, but that it had been overrun by shamblers. The real reason we came out here was so that we could loot whatever was left. I didn't want you to treat us like grave robbers or thieves, but now after seeing how hard you all have worked to make your lives better, I want to help. I was wondering if you would come with me out to the abandoned settlement. If I'm right, there will be lots of Conag stuff out there that we could use. Sure. I heard them going at Calrea. Was it the usual suspects, or is there a new one over there? Let's roll. Alright, everybody load up. Okay, I'll drive. It shouldn't be too far away, just south of the road where you found us before. How about some music? Okay. Alright. Y'all jam out to the empty chair stream music while I move this fan, because it's getting a little hot in here. Here we are. I guess there's no sense in wasting time. Let's get this over with. And this town does not appear until you start this quest to prevent you from stumbling across it prematurely. Shamblers! Power tackle. Demoralize them. Nice. Oof. The Shamblers are basically ghouls from Fallout. They hit like a truck. They're weak to all physical damage types, resistant to all mental damage types. But pretty straightforward as long as you can survive a couple of hits from them. That wasn't so bad, right? Ready to start searching the houses? Uh-oh. Luckily, we've got this amazing power tackle maneuver. Keep having her try to do that. I'll fail. Oof. Counter attack, eh? Interesting. He gets 2 hits, so 2 on you. Wait. No, I want her to defend him. And you can... Ooh, arrow. No! Oh, damn it, I meant to hit item. Oh, I meant to hit item. If he hits Nolan again, Nolan's dead. Yep. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Okay. Just got serious, y'all. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. Do that. And hopefully he doesn't target Nolan again. Okay, perfect. And Nolan got nausea from being raised. Most of the really powerful healing abilities, the bursts, are based on radiation, and as such, they have a chance to cause radiation sickness, which debuffs your physical stats. When you use it, it was meant to be a thing that was supposed to like keep the player from just spamming heals over and over and over in battle. I don't want you to win the fights in this game by just having 3 party members constantly using AoE heal abilities while one character just hammers the boss. I want you to have to put a little more thought into your party makeup than that. So that's one of the ways I address that. Is there are healing abilities. Oh, stunned, nice. There are healing abilities that don't cause nausea, but they are not as powerful as the ones that do. They're more like enough to keep you from dying, but not enough to keep full health. These crates are filled with tools and supplies used for farming. Looks like everything here was made by consolidated agriculturalists. Nice. The wreckage of an old sentry drone. Scrap metal. This isn't too badly damaged. Pre-war CPU. See if I can... I don't have anything else to give her. I'm tempted to just take the stun gun away from her. Him the screwdriver. Then I could give her the Tagusa. There we go. Have Nolan walk around a little bit and shake his nausea. Okay. Uh-oh. Zombie! Zombie! Power tackle. There we go. That's much better than the stun gun. Oh, you butthole. Really? You're gonna dodge everything? I disagree. The point in using the attack if it's never gonna hit? Come on, man. Nolan, you're embarrassing me in front of everyone. Ow. Ouch. Stab him with the screwdriver. Nice. Nothing under here but some cleaning supplies. Wait, what's this? Rubber gloves. Trash. What's the old burlap sacks? And food, water, bandages? Heck yes. Looks like plans for expansions to the farm. Nothing worth taking. Nothing worth taking. Photo of a smiling couple on their wedding day. Aww. Like he was caught sleeping at the gate. Key on the ground next to this skeleton. Mint key. Remains of a dog gnawed by shamblers. Okay. Now we'll hit him. There we go. Thank you. Nice hit. Hey. Old weather-beaten cloak. toy gun. Gabber clothes. Bunch of personal effects. Bang, bang! People never had a chance. The bent key fits in the lock. By the Halloween, are you alright? We're fine. That was a close one. What happened here? When the Shamblers came, we were too scared to run. We heard the screams. We locked the door and tried to stay quiet. I thought for certain we'd starve unless the Shamblers got us first. Did anybody else make it out alive? I don't know. Either way, we can't stay here. But there's no way I can get my family back to New Panavinto on foot. You can come with us. If you say, huh, that's too bad, they still come back with you, but Bridget chides you for it. She's like, that's not funny. Really? Oh, thank you so much. How can I ever repay this kindness? Well, since it looks like nobody is coming back here, can we take the supplies from the shed? It's kind of why we came here to begin with. Absolutely, not a problem. I can leave a note in case some of the others come back, and they can meet us there. Yeah. The party helped the survivors load their belongings into the truck and headed home. How's everybody doing? I refuse to stay here. I've had enough of living in backwater settlements waiting for dead-handers or worse to come along in the night and wipe us out. Mother! Please, pay my mother no mind. She's been through a great deal of stress. The place is amazing. Are you sure you don't mind if we stay here? Of course. The more the merrier. Thank you all. You won't regret it, we promise. 2 days go. Hey. The Conag supplies we found in Yalumare will be a huge help to the town, and even better, it turns out there were some resupply forms in one of the crates. Just give me a little time, and hopefully I can track down some more supplies. I'll tell you once I hear something new. Welcome to Scavmore, now in stock. Finally made tools from Consolidated Agriculturalists, and expanded stock on all other brands. Oh, they got some new shelves, new stuff on the walls. I was set to write this place off, but they just got some new stuff in. Maybe if I wait a bit longer, I can snag something really good. So, what'll it be today? Okay, so we got the steel gear and the hooked axe, which is new for us. Sell some stuff. Sell the gloves. Toy gun. Could sell the rotten meat. Nice. Scrap metal. Yeah, sure. I can buy the hooked axe. Nice. And that will immediately come in handy. We're going to equip that on our boy Nolan. Nice. Going to make us slow again. But now we've got Focus Strike, which uses all of our AP. Unleashes a focused, powerful attack, which deals heavy damage to a single foe. So the normal attacks do... there's a variance in there, but like the base rate of damage for a normal attack is 4 times your attack stat. Power Tackle, the moderate damage, does 6 times your attack stat. When something does heavy damage, it's 8 times. So it's literally twice as strong as a normal hit. And it's very expensive to use. But not only that, we can also use the hooked axe to cut down bushes, like this one over here. Start earning back some of that money. Bet a few swings from a hooked axe will take care of this bush. Like there's something here. You got a first aid kit, apple cider, and 2 used batteries. Nice. Loading up on healing items. That's 1,000 right there. Love it. Okay. 2,146 volts. What did we... Let's talk to Chickadee. I was hoping this dump would have some real firepower for sale. Hey you, what are you sneaking up on me like that for? Sorry, just wanted to say hi. You're new around here, right? That's right. And you're what, the town greeter? Shouldn't you be standing near the town entrance? Name's Nolan. Nolan? You mean the guy who cleared this whole place out? Sorry. My name is Carmen. Nice to meet you. I mean, I had help, but yeah, I'm the guy. My bad. I'm in a foul mood because I want to check out this ruin out east. But if I'm going to go out there, I'll need some major firepower, you know? And I'm not having much luck around here. Blech. Cue Calrea hating on the most wholesome female character in the game. That's not true. Neela's more wholesome. I couldn't even get the words out. I'm like, nah, Neela's better. I've got it. Why don't you back me up? I like how Calrea is like hardcore anti-Carmen, pro-Bridget. And I'm like hardcore like pro-Carmen, anti-Bridget. And everybody just kind of doesn't acknowledge that Neela exists and is perfect in all ways. Excuse me? Yeah, this could totally work. We ride out there in my car, dip into the ruins, and grab whatever loot we can find. You do realize that the monsters east of here are really strong, right? I don't know if I want to go out there based on a stranger's word that there's, quote, loot. Nah, I've got it all worked out. We drive out there, blast some tunes, then use the car to draw away the monsters and double back. The place is some old abandoned temple in a cave, so we just park the car so it's blocking the entrance, and boom! Come on, what do you say? If you're worried I'm gonna jump you or something, bring the guys who helped you clear this place. If I was tough enough to take you all on, I wouldn't be asking for your help at all. Sure, what the hell? Let's do it. Great. Whenever you're ready to go, just come let me know. Oh, I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Great, let's roll. Oh, you brought another woman along with you. How nice. You are? Hey, Hippie Huff! I'm Bridget. Nolan and I live together. How fun. Okay, let's get going, Nolan. And right there, Calrea is triggered. And to be fair, she is throwing some major shade at Bridget in this interaction. Like, I'm not saying she's not. How fun! All buckled in? Here we go. Alright everyone, we're going off-road from here. Hold on, it's gonna get bumpy. Do you mind slowing down? You're gonna crash if you keep driving like this. Tell you what, hon. When you're old enough to drive, you can go as fast or slow as you like. Shots fired. That's the entrance, over there. Time to draw them away. Alright, in we go. Are we in the right place, Carmen? Yes, I'm sure. Let's just check the tunnels, and I'm sure we'll find all sorts of great loot lying around. Well, in any case, we're here now. Might as well look around. You ready, Gregory? Yes, I'm ready. Alright, Nolan, I'll follow your lead. Let's find some treasure. Oh, I almost forgot. Take these. Homemade stealth gens and unstable batteries. Those stealth generators are kind of beat up, but they should keep us out of trouble for a little while at least. Yesterday was fun. We bowled a couple of games. They were like distressingly low on balls with large finger holes, so we all ended up using like 12 and 13 pounders, which is a little heavier than I'm used to. But overall, it was, you know, we had fun. Bowled a couple of games, and then we went over to Chewy's and had some chips and a couple of drinks, and then went our separate ways. I was telling Calrea I need to get a bowling ball of my own. I think hopefully she'll come along with me on this funky adventure. But I think I'm going to start trying to go bowling, like, regularly. Because it's not a super high intensity thing, but it is, like, some physical activity that gets me out of the house. And I genuinely enjoy it. I genuinely enjoy bowling. I'm terrible at it, and I don't care. And as for those batteries, I had a scaver friend of mine rig them up to explode if you throw them. They should make short work of any nasty wildlife we come across. Let's go this way first. We always go right first. Zangira. These are one of my favorite monster designs. I've talked about them at length before, so I'm not going to go into it here. But I just want to reiterate that these are one of my favorite monster designs. They always seem to get a reaction from people. I don't know if they always get the same reaction, but people always have a reaction when they see them. Let's give her the stun gun. SMG is kind of inaccurate anyway, so... Let's not go too far in, alright? I had heard that things get a lot more dangerous deeper into these caverns. Free! Oh, get wrecked. Oh, get double wrecked. Uh-oh. That won't be enough to save you, batty bat. Nightbot, you dummy. That's not what you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say that it's now available on Steam. Why do you do these things? See? Now available on Steam, not coming soon. Ugh. You make me sad. It's time for Chug-a-Lug, Gregory. Anything here? You got Explorer's Pack. We'll take that, thank you, sir. Huh? A ravenous Zangira. So, the name of the game here is Pray and Pray. It can't kill us all. It will kill a couple of us, though. It will kill Carmen. Calrea is cheering. Woo! Carmen missed out on the XP there, but that's okay. That was a close one, but we got all this stuff we can sell back in town. Oh, we got some mushrooms too. Taking notes on things to change in the future. Carmen was revived. Nightbot is drunk. Nightbot stays drunk. Nightbot is my spirit animal. Go back the other. Ancient statue depicting an unknown Eloise. Lots of Zangira this time, no Deasols. Nice. Timely level up for Bridget to heal her up. Okay. Yeah, we cruising now. Back down. Couple of mushrooms. Oof. Mushroom. Oh. Oh, well. Speak of the devil. Oh, we get the double. Oh, this Deisol is going to have a bad time. Unless he reflects all of our magic. Alright, got the attack down. So Carmen's spells aren't super powerful, at least not early on in the game. Later on, you can kind of build her out to have better magic attack, mental attack. But the fact that they all come like pre-packaged with some sort of a status effect makes them very useful in certain circumstances. Like if you're fighting something where you know what its weakness is, or you know, so a lot of her stuff is dual element. And there are some enemies that like she'll have that perfect spell that hits multiple elemental weaknesses on a single enemy, and she'll get like quadruple damage on them. She's very situational in how you use her. Hey Nolan, see that loose dirt over there? If you got a shovel, it might be worth checking it out. You got a rusty helm. Dude, it's just a piece of junk. In any case, at least you know what to look for in the future. Who knows, you might find something really valuable one day. Hold on to any tools you might find. In addition to their use as weapons, most tools will enable you to interact with your environment in unique ways. And then, the rocks look out of place. Yeah, we don't have a sledgehammer. Uh-oh. Busted SMG. Nice. When we get back to town, I can try to repair this. What a good find. Oh, there was some more mushrooms there I missed. Dang it. So, because the stun gun is a magic gun, quote unquote, it uses the dynamo ability. Increasing Carmen's mental attack with Inspire will actually increase her normal attack damage as well. We don't want to let this guy get too crazy, because he's gonna really knock us down with each hit. Oof. Not worth. Here we go. Defend on Nolan just in case things go horribly awry. Like that. 2 crab meats and a giant claw. Nice. Well, that was unexpected. Didn't know pugil crabs could survive underground. I think we found everything of value in these caves, Carmen. I guess you're right. When I get back to New Panavinto, I'm gonna beat down the guy who told me about this place. Nolan and his companions returned to Pedregal Springs to split the profits from their adventure. Total waste of time, Nolan. I don't think we should go on any more trips with that woman. Hey, Nolan. What's up, Brittany? It's Bridget. Didn't you ever learn to knock before barging into someone's home? I didn't think it was a big deal. After all, Nolan told me to come by when I finished selling off that gear. So, that pack we found had some odds and ends I was able to sell off to that old scaver, and I fixed up the gun we found, too. It's an older submachine gun model made by the Garin Military Institute. The guns they make tend to be pretty accurate from what I hear. So, which do you want, money or gun? Just to max out the trigger rating on Calrea, I'm going to go with gun. We'll take the gun for sure. Sure, Nolan? We could really use those volts. That's what I'm talking about. You're my kind of guy, Nolan. You got the Uzi Ogal. Thanks a bunch, Carmen. No prob, Nolan. If I hear about any other spots to check out, I'll let you know. I do not like her. I keep seeing the text on the screen. Like I don't have like a tick, I swear. I'm seeing the text moving on the screen and thinking it's text moving in the chat over there. So that's why I keep like jerking my head to the side. Hey. Give this mushroom to Dude Man. It's exactly what I needed. Thanks a bunch. I should be able to package the first batch really soon. Hello again. The crop is looking great. Be sure to stop by the produce stand so you can buy a few of those mushrooms for the road. Alrighty. That's done. Oh, and we gotta go check in on the techies. I'd still rather be back home in Kaluna, but I suppose this place isn't too terrible. The young man that lives above us is quiet, and there's plenty of space. The young man that lives upstairs is so polite. If only my daughter could have met someone like him when she was younger. Savage. Techtown. New, gently used, and repurposed junk at great prices. I don't know if my husband told you, but we're pretty handy with broken machines. We'll try to fix what we can around here, and if we have to scrap anything, we can always make something new with the parts. Of course, it's only fair that we make a few volts for the effort, right? So they sell stealth generators, the normal elemental array of fire, ice, and lightning bombs, tinfoil hats, protect you against confusion. And as you progress in the game, the stealth generators that they make will get better over time. So. Like they got this soda machine running. Want to buy some energy drinks for the road? $5.50. Pretty expensive. An old pre-war food refrigeration unit brought back from the home appliance grave. It was empty before they moved in. Better not take anything out of here. The embers are still warm, so they've made a nice little kitchen back here. Little shop. Little spot to eat. Galley style. Anything here? Cinnamon oil. Nice. Put that on Bridget. Boost her healing a bit. The old office space here has been turned into a little bedroom. Nice. Charging. Clean this place up pretty good. Thank you again for all you've done. My wife and I are pretty handy with machines, so be sure to check out the store we opened up in the old garage. We can fix pretty much anything, but the machinery in the basement is something else entirely. To be honest, I'm not even sure what it does. There are several old technical books and magazines. Hey. Start heading back. See what other trouble we can get into. I wonder if we're ready to take on the antlion. Hey, try. Check right up here. Those animal skeletons are the limits of the encounter area. So you know that's like it creates an invisible. If you draw a line going here and a line going here, that's your safe zone. Inside here is where you get attacked. Look out, an antlion. No time to run. Here it comes. You, Calrea. Oh, he's scared. Guard. Guard, antlion. Battle damaged. I don't think I'm ready for this. But we'll see. Oh, that's not enough. Bye, Gregory. Oh, no. Okay, that was a bad round. Here we go, y'all. Gonna get serious now. And he's gonna go berserk. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this one. We don't have the gear that we need for this. I don't think that first aid would heal her more than the canned food would. Can she survive it? Ah, just barely. Alright. So, he's about to go berserk on us. We need... Hero. I knew it. I knew he was going to get a crit. I was thinking it. You go back and you watch the video and you could probably see my face change. I knew he was about to get a crit on Nolan. I could feel it. Yeah, that's just a little outside of our range right now. We could kill him if we got lucky, but yeah, if we just take a couple more levels, we'll be good. I could feel that crit coming. It wasn't a good feeling. And then he just absolutely disrespected Bridget with that 3,000 damage one because of his overdrive, the berserk overdrive. Do a little exploring. Okay. This helipad, this is where the town is that we really like start unlocking stuff once we get our 25 wasp stingers. FCP Bravo. Sorry, but this food isn't for sale to outsiders. Hey, got any junk you want me to buy? What? Look at this giant claw. This nucleus. What else? Sell that. Sell that. There we go. We'll be able to buy stuff from her later as well. Just got back from a good hunt. Took down a couple of giant spiders and a whole mess of lumva beetles. Quartermaster should be pretty pleased. Please select a song from the following list. Tonight. Now playing Tonight by Aaron Crow. Deadhander theme song that I love so much. I will do that. There's a very subtle touch here, but if you look, the little wall, there's a break in the wall right here, so they stacked some boxes and then put these like riot barriers up to make up for the gap in the stone wall. This is supposed to be the backstory to this place, is it's supposed to have been an old reclamation era military encampment, It was Forward Command Post Bravo, and they've taken over it. This group has FCP Bravo. The Trailblazers. This is the Trailblazers, which actually I added this faction in fairly late in the game dev cycle. I want to say it was like the 5th or 6th version of the game when I added them in. And I ended up really liking them because they're basically just like a mishmash of randos that run around in the Deadlands just killing monsters for fun. Like they're basically just thrill junkies. But I just, for some reason, I really like this little crew just chilling out here. Yeah, I'm from Akoro Village. It's on the north end of Senetia Plains, so I've hunted plenty of shell beasts over the years. They can be nasty, but they're weak against bullets and fire, which are easy to come by. Never knew that. I wonder if that weird guy at the camp northwest of here would sell me his gun mod. Oh. Lore. Someone left this tablet on. There's a story about the Fide Defensor pulled up on the screen. To restore calm. While the Prime Minister maintains that he does not support the efforts of the insurgency, Garen claims that his public refusal to deploy the Fide Defensor has emboldened the terrorist group. Healthy, vibrant plant. And we can rest here for free. Free sleep is good sleep. Time to head out. Welcome to FCP Bravo. I'm afraid there isn't much in the way of stuff to do here. Hello, are you new around here? Trailblazers can always use new recruits, especially now. The note posted on the board. Yo, Butler, our weapon stocks are running low again. When you have the time, I'll need 25 wasp stingers. Ain't much money in it, but I'd really appreciate it. Something in the vent, just out of reach. Found a wooden dagger. Huh. These carvings look like tree hugger designs. Wonder how this got here. I don't know, but giving it to Bridget. Tree hugger gear, definitely a downgrade in physical attack, but look at that focus boost and the resistance boost. And since Bridget's healing is based on her mental focus, she's really better suited for that right now. Later on, she kind of reverts back to a physical fighter, but for now, we need her on the support line. A dusty old safe. Looks like nobody has touched it in a while, and there's a note attached to the front. Yo, Butler, I locked one of my best guns in this safe, along with the deed to FCP Bravo. I can't remember what the combination is, but if you can get this open, I'll let you keep the gun. I need that paperwork. Go. This book is about the history of the Hunters Guild. It looks like someone has marked a page here. While policing at the regional level in Alton has long been contracted to the Hunters Guild, a liaison from the Parliament's elite fighting force, the Fide Defensor, is assigned to each guild hall to ensure... Okay. Oh, and we need to talk to Joe as well. Yo, just what do you think you're doing here? Sorry, we were just taking a look around. We'll get out of your hair. So we can't really do anything here until we get those stingers, and then he'll open up to us a little more. But we have successfully circumvented the Dead Handers checkpoint and are now under attack by terrible things. So we know that one's gonna defend because he jumped to the front, the other one not because he didn't. So we'll have Gregory hit him with Umbra, which reflects, of course, because that's the highest 15% chance ever. 15% chance times 1,000. Ooh! Like to see that. Alright, you're done. He's gonna reflect it. I can feel it. Yeah, it's 15% going on 50%. There we go. Tento. All ruined by exposure to the elements. Scattered remains of a campfire. Uh-oh. Kubler. Sounds like things aren't going so great for you out there near Tecumlo. Sorry to hear it. I just got my camp set up yesterday, and things are going great. There were a bunch of death wasps around here when I arrived, but my IMI gun mod sent them packing. Probably going to spend the next few days clearing them out of the forest as well. Anyway, it's getting late. We'll give this to a courier next time I'm in New Panavento for supplies. Later, Ross. A ragged, thread-worn teddy bear. Take the haunted teddy bear, definitely. A picture of a middle-aged couple with 3 young children, all wearing East Side Hurricanes jerseys. This gun has seen better days, but it has a pretty nice barrel modification attached to it. Pre-war handgun in the 6.9-11 Testify. What's that going to look like? Bad. Not as good as the S9, but we gave that to Neela, and we're not going to get it back. We lose the focus strike, but we do gain pyro shot, electro shot, and cryo shot. The extra elemental damage will be helpful. Okay. So we've made it around the checkpoint. We can go wander around a bit more. A truck parked just down the road. Hey, what's up? We saw you coming a ways off. Did you want to buy any charms? They're all handmade. You're a merchant? What are you doing all the way out here? Not a merchant exactly. We used to be part of the gang in Okarango, but the Dead Handers showed up and started making a push to reclaim the town. The boss wanted to fight them, but not us. So we grabbed our stuff and got out of there while we still could. Figured this was as good a time as any to give up the scavenging life. Maybe find a little spot out east, set up shop. But first, we need to raise enough money to get past that checkpoint the Dead Handers set up. So, what do you say? Want to buy one of my good luck charms? They're only 2,000 volts each. Sure, why not? Everyone needs a little luck out here, right? An Ember charm. Great, thanks. Maybe we'll see you again out east. Sorry, I'm all out. So this is a +10 to focus and resistance. Gives you limited fire control and protection. So what this is going to do is it's going to give her access to the pyro ability. And it gives her 25% resistance to fire. She takes a little more than that, but that's because of her element. All of the characters except for Nolan. Nolan is neutral. All the other characters have elemental affinities that affect their resistances and their weaknesses. So you see she's like 5% more damage from machine, 8% more damage from earth, but then like water, electric, ice, those are all things she's strong against. Bridget's water element, if you couldn't tell by her starting out with hydro. So every character has an element that they have assigned to them, and that gives them the resistances are based on their personal element, their gender, which you can have male, female, and non. There are a couple of non-gendered characters. We don't spend a lot of time talking about character sexuality, but it is a thing that if you really pay attention to resistances, you can figure out which ones are and aren't. If somebody asked me, I would tell them, but and then their race. So gender, race, and element. Scrap drones. Easy kill. As long as we can hit him. Bridget's fast! Bridget is naturally pretty quick compared to most of the other starting party members or early party members, and that makes sense. And you kind of want to encourage that. Don't put too heavy of gear on her, because you want her to be able to get a group buff off in the later boss fights. Like if you have her in your party in a boss fight, you want her to be able to get those buffs out before the enemy starts doing their thing. The door is locked. See pink hair. Hey look, there's some water up ahead, but it seems pretty narrow. We should be able to jump across. Jump. Ooh, derelict. This is like the tablet in the basement of our house, or of our lab. Do anything with that for now. One and over. Jump. Jump. Someone sure went to a lot of trouble to hide this. Locked. I'll need to keep a lookout for a crowbar or something to pry this open. Hey, let's see what Nathan's got going on over here. Buddy. Sea glass. That's a nice upgrade. Crap cutter. A hefty swing from mental to physical. Flat upgrade for Nolan, but you won't be able to use the barrel mod for him, so. Horror mask is pretty good. Gaver stealth gen, unstable batteries. Those are at a discount. Buy those. Nathan, if you can find Nathan's shops, he always charges you 10% less than the market value for whatever you're looking at. The wall here looks pretty weak. You know, I bet I could break this open with a pickaxe. As war grows near, Alton remains neutral. Marema's natural beauty. Canned food and a couple of waters. I don't want to get pulled into what they've got going on over there just yet. Void. Come up here. Oh. This was probably a clunker before it spent a century sitting out in the elements. Hey, there's a key on the floor of the vehicle. Found a brass key. Wonder if this goes to the door of the inn. It does. There's a note scribbled on the guest book. Heard the sirens. Going to try for Kaluna. If you're reading this, we pray for you. Feel free to use our inn if you need shelter. Not coming back. Want to stay here for a while? Yeah. Let's just ignore that creeper in the top left corner. Nice. Stocked med kit. Oh, hello. Feel free to rest here. Just please leave me alone. Really, there's no reason for you to talk to me. I'm just a nobody. Why can't you just let me rest? I'm sorry, but I don't have the energy to keep talking to you. You really are persistent. In that case, would you be willing to help me? I came here looking for something, but all the fighting is keeping me from being able to search the area properly. Sure, what do you need? I have a need for a certain book. It was published by Nanardine Robotics, which once had an office here in this town. However, the scavers have taken over the building, and I doubt they will let me in. I doubt we'd do much better against the scavvers on their home turf. But tell me more about this book. The book is called, The Complete Owner's Guide to Humanum Repair. As I said before, I had thought that I might be able to obtain a copy from the office south of here. Humanum? I've heard of those. They were supposed to be like super robo-butlers, but most of the people that bought one wanted to use them for other stuff. You don't mean? Can't believe someone would do that. In any case, if you can find me a copy of the book, I would be eternally grateful. You probably won't be able to search the office with things the way they are, but maybe a scaver or someone with a knack for bots? Okay. How did he get in if the door was locked? Why am I asking you? Shoot, where am I gonna find one? I surrender. Hey, you're not a dead-hander. What are you guys doing around here? Last I checked, the walls were down. Why do you care? Sorry. Say, maybe you can help me. You guys wouldn't maybe happen to have a doctor's bag you could spare, would you? Some of our people are wounded in the office building just south of here, and they sent me out to find some medical supplies. But the town has been picked clean. Sure, here you go. Please, take this. Anything to help. Wow, thanks. You helped us more than you realize. Here, I want you to have this. We use it to melt the locks off heavy-duty safes when we're scabbing. Got thermite. Wow, thanks. We'll be sure to put it to good use. I gotta get back. Okay. That's funny. He didn't turn, and that was a new thing because I had fixed him because something else was wrong with him, and then apparently I messed that up. So that's funny. He's just like. Okay. Well, we're broke as a joke. But a little bit of exploring. Got some upgraded stuff. Whoa, hey, where do you think you're going? Did you kill that antlion I told you about yet? Not yet. Well, I'm not letting you through unless you pay up, or show me some proof you killed that antlion. Until then, the toll is 1,000 volts. No way. Fine with me, but you ain't using the road if you don't pay up. Aw. That's okay. Walking builds character. Calrea, did you ask Hippie Huff if they want burgers and movie? Oh no. Never mind. Well, we were gonna ask if you wanted burgers and movie time tomorrow, but then we remembered G-Rex would be with you, Hippie. So I don't think we'd actually asked you. But if you want burgers and movie time, you're welcome to. I just know that those are things that G-Rex is not a fan of, and it's a school night. Yeah, I mean in the evening. You were old and tired yesterday. Get your life together. Yeah, exactly. Fight through the pain. Do it. Go back to Jalumare. Check that place out. You know what? We could get into that. We could get into the, safe in, FCP Bravo as well now. Alright. Well, I can't find that town now and I've lost interest. So let's... Not loading. Shell fragments. Carving kit. Fire water. That looks like it's about to collapse. Broken spines, shell fragments. Nice. Empty burlap sacks, not so exciting. Hey. Nolan's stealth field wore off. Alright. So, go back and talk to this old man. Grabbed his carving kit for him. Fishing is my great passion, but there's not much living in this water. Oh, how I miss my old hut on the coast. Even when there was nothing biting, I could occupy my time carving fish charms. We found an old abandoned fishing hut on the southern coast. Are these the tools you're talking about? My tools! Oh, thank you so much. I never thought I'd see these again. Here, let me give you something as a reward. Charms like these are imbued with kinesis energy. This one will protect you from hydrokinesis and let you use it as well. Well, give that to ya boy. Now he gets a water spell. He's building up a nice array of elemental attacks. For some reason, I hear Hippie Huff saying I'm always old and tired in like the, what's his name, the deputy dog, the Basset Hound Hanna-Barbera character. I'm always old and tired. I don't know why. Not Deputy Dog. What is the Hanna-Barbera dog character? Droopy. Droopy. I'm always old and tired. Oh, I gotta turn in the shells. Wow, you got them all. Yeah. You got 1,800 experience points. Heck yeah. You've helped me out so much. Tell you what, I've been working on a couple of new items to fill out my stand. They're gonna be all the rage, I know it. I don't have a very large stock yet, but if you're interested, I can sell you some. Just let me know. Okay, I'm not, because I'm poor. I'm a pauper. But, tear this down. No new bounties posted. Can't talk now. I'm training. No dead-hander's gonna get the drop on me. Hey, I got a little time before my next patrol. Want to spar for a bit? Make it worth my while, I can give you a few pointers. Yeah, sure. I'd never turn down a chance to spar with a hunter. Hey, thanks. Okay, hope you're ready. Nice. Hey, thanks for the volts. Let me know if you want to go at it again. Can afford one more. Now we're poor again. Well, give her breadcrumbs then. You know, maybe we should talk to the captain to see if he has any work for us. That's right, it's level gated at 15. Hey buddy, do you have some kind of emergency you need help with? If not, I'll have to ask you to come back later. Captain! We just received a distress call from our men in the old city. It sounded like they were in trouble, but before I could get the whole message, the signal was cut off. How quickly can we get more men over there? I radioed our recon team, but it appears they ran into some trouble as well. It'll be at least a day before they can resupply and get to Old Panavento. You there, you were here looking for work, correct? Yes, that's right. Captain, you can't think sending these people. Return to your post, now. Keep listening for any more signals from our men in the ruins. Yes, sir. As I was saying, we recently received reports that a dragon was seen in the ruins of Old Panavento. A dragon? Indeed. We do not know how it made it here from Garen, but with people beginning to move back into the old city, apparently it has discovered a new food source. I dispatched a pair of hunters to deal with it, but it appears they have run into some trouble. I would like for you to go find them and offer any assistance they may need. In exchange, you will be paid handsomely. The Hunters Guild rewards those who assist in its mission of maintaining order. What do you think, Nolan? I don't know. A dragon? I know, but they need our help. We can't say no. I guess you're right. Excellent. When they arrived in Old Panavento, our men reported they had set up a base camp inside an old ruined building on the city's outskirts. I'd recommend you begin there. Okay. Happy music. To the ruins! Okay. Oh, the blood. That's always a good sign. Who are you? The Hunters Guild sent us. They said you called for help, but that your signal was cut off. The other hunters were too far away, so the captain asked us to assist. I see. My name is Isaiah, and that's Corbett over there. We're hunters from Jaeger here on special assignment. Collapses. You're hurt. What happened to you? I'll be okay. We were sent here because the people at the casino reported seeing a dragon. Corbett is a famous dragon slayer, so it should have been no problem. But I got in the way. Corbett was able to get me to safety, but I can't travel far with this injury. When I sent the SOS, Corbett got mad and broke the radio. What a butt. That's it. I'm sick of waiting around here. You guys can stay and babysit the rookie. I'm gonna go do my thing. Are you sure that's wise? You were already defeated once. Hey, watch it. I didn't lose, alright? The kid just got in the way, that's all. I'll be back. That dragon's done for. Corbett grabbed his gear and left. Seems like an interesting person. Corbett is the most misunderstood character in this entire game. People talk so much crap about him. He may be a bit rough around the edges, but Corbett is a great hunter. I'm lucky to... Falls down. Isaiah collapsed to the ground. This wound is pretty bad. I've done what I can to bind it, but without further attention it will probably get infected. Corbett has been gone for quite a while. I'll be alright. Please, go after Master Corbett. If something were to happen to him, I would never forgive myself. Isaiah, he's the one who ran off. We need to tend to your injury first and foremost. I understand that you're worried about Corbett, but there's no way I can leave you here in this condition. Working carefully, Bridget was able to treat Isaiah's wound and he began to recover. I still wonder if I should have kept it so that you had to choose between saving Corbett and saving Isaiah in this scenario, and then the other one would just die. I could have made it work, storyline wise. I just didn't want to because I liked both of the characters so much. I didn't want the player to have to choose, which is exactly why I should have made the player choose, right? Like, if the characters evoke an emotional response, then that's how you really twist the screws, is by making them choose who lives and who dies. I'm a messed up person. Terrible. How are you feeling, Isaiah? Much better, thank you. However, that's how you make people angry? No, that's how you make people invested in the story. Corbett still has not returned. Please, I beg of you. Can we go and find him? I'm genuinely concerned. I never would have thought he'd be gone this long. And it makes it weird because now there's all, like, before there were originally 3 different options for you to choose between 2 characters, because you would choose between Corbett and Isaiah, you would choose between Willard and Kay, who aren't even in the game anymore. Actually, no, 4. Technically, 5. Well, one choice that leads to 2 characters, because originally you would make a specific choice where you would get one of 2 characters, but then that path would also lead to either Jurgen or Malcolm joining the party permanently, and they don't join anymore. And then you've got, so now the only ones left that you choose between are Elam and Lucas, right? So it just makes that, quest kind of stand out a little more, like it makes it weird. Whereas at one point, like, there were 16 playable party members, but you could only ever get 10 of them in a run, you know? And I feel like that would have been fun, because it would have added to the replay value, because then the player would be like, oh, but if I go with Corbett, and then I go with Lucas, and then I go with Malcolm, then I'll have a party that can do X, Y, and Z, whereas if I have, like, Corbett and Kay, and, like, you know, it created a lot more options in terms of, like, how you could build your party out, as opposed to just having everyone. But it also got confusing. So, I don't know. I'll probably always wonder if it was the right decision or not, but I'm not going to go back and change it now. I know I'm just a trainee, but I will do my best to uphold the honor of the guild. Maybe for the director's cut. Right? If VoltAge sells 10,000 copies, we'll do a director's cut, and I'll add all that crap back in. In that case, we should make our way there as quickly as possible. Portable computer decorated with the Hunters Guild logo. It's been smashed beyond repair. Hello, what do we have here? Homegrown veggies, a kahuna burger, fire water. Somebody's been eating healthy and somebody's been eating junk. I think I know which one is which. There's a bunch of trash piled here. Something about the pile seems too neat. Nolan, don't you think this is a little weird? Where did all this stuff come from, anyway? Yeah, maybe. What if someone was trying to hide something? Nolan starts clearing the trash with his shovel. Like you were right, Bridget. There was a box hidden under all that trash. Why does it look like that? I know why. It's because I was facing to the side. Box under trash pile isn't direction locked. Yeah, if I had approached that from down here, it wouldn't have done that. That's a direction lock issue. That's a minor thing. It's just gonna look weird for anybody who opens the box from that direction. They'll just have to hate on me for it. So far we've found 5 things, all of which are minor graphical issues. So, not terrible. Isaiah with his 1 agility. Alright, here we go. Juvenile green dragon. Oh, the double. I'll take it. Oh, I got recovery. Nice. I got the group heal now. Defend. Full aggro. Nice. Aw. Just keep having him defend and hope that the dragon focuses on not that. That was a powerful hit. Yeah, I think we're donezo here, y'all. The dragon smacked the crap out of us. Pray for a Geoclaw. Okay. As long as he keeps using Geoclaw, we're fine. Because, well, not really, because Isaiah's only got one more in him, but... if he uses another Acid Breath, we're just done. We're kind of on the... I mean, we're at the minimum level for this fight, so... it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're just gonna, I know I said it, like, the point is to not do this, but I'm gonna end up having him ban that. The dragon lets out a roar. Oh, he got some health back. Oh. Nice. Was that the dragon you fought earlier? Can't. I believe so. Yes. Can't. But where is Corbett? I don't think. That's right. I almost forgot. I don't see him anywhere. Corbett? Master Corbett! I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Yeah, he's all around here. He's over there. There. Down there. Yeah, so originally the plan was that if you stayed and helped Isaiah, then Corbett would die here, and if you went after Corbett, then Isaiah would die from his injuries. So. Corbett! Master Corbett, we must get you back to headquarters immediately. Don't need your help, rookie. Lucky I softened him up for... Alright, well, have a good nap. Have a good sleep, Hippie. I hope that everything goes great for you tomorrow. And that you find the power inside your body to come eat cheeseburgers and corn on the cob with us tomorrow evening. That's nice. I think he may be delirious from his injuries. We should get him to a doctor. I say we leave him here. What? I believe he's making a joke. Don't worry, we'll help you get him back to town. The party hurried Corbett back to the Hunters Guild office in New Pontevedra. I've just finished filing my report to HQ. They have approved for me to give you a sizable sum as payment for your assistance. 5,000 volts. Nice. How is Corbett? Corbett has suffered several serious injuries, and the amount of time it took for him to receive medical attention has made his situation much worse. However, I understand from your report that this was entirely Corbett's fault. Instead of staying and ensuring the safety of the trainee under his watch, he stormed off and was subsequently injured. I must say, I am somewhat surprised. His reputation would have me believe such a small dragon would have proven no match for him. In any case, Trainee Isaiah, you have made the Hunters Guild proud. In spite of the poor decisions made by your superior, you followed operating procedure and made contact to request additional support. Too many hunters would rather go out and face a threat alone, thinking that this will somehow elevate their own position in the guild. However, we must always place the mission above our own vanity. I am certain that if you had not sent your SOS, both you and Corbett would be dead. Well done. Thank you, sir. You are dismissed, Isaiah. Go see the doctor about your injury. Thank you for everything. Isaiah has left the party. Now then, I'll cut right to the chase. You did fine work out there. The Hunters Guild has too few people they can trust in the Deadlands, and I have been asked to make you a proposal. A proposal? You told me you were from a new settlement out east. The Hunters Guild would like to establish a secondary base of operations in town. You mean you want to put a Hunters Guild in Pedregal Springs? Indeed. In exchange for allowing us access to your settlement, we will provide an additional security presence for your fledgling town. Also, as business partners of the Hunters Guild, we may occasionally request your assistance with other unusual problems, for which you will, of course, be generously compensated. Seems like an easy yes to me. Excellent. In that case, I will send word to my superiors. Expect our people within the week. Several days go by, and the Hunters Guild has moved into one of the buildings on the south end of town. Maybe I should check it out when I get a chance. Alrighty. We'll keep Pedregal Springs safe. Don't you worry. This chick. It's you. But wait, does that mean... Oh man, I am so sorry about before. I really did think you were a peeping Tom. People tell me I take my job too seriously, but that's a good thing, right? Listen, I'm really sorry. Here, let me give you this. Malachite Focus. I'm really sorry. Let's consider this a fresh start. Nice. A brilliant green crystal prized by the Hunters Guild enhances the user's pyrokinetic abilities. So now he's got Thermo. Deals light fire damage to all foes. Nice. Oh. Hey, how's it going? When we got to New Panavito and heard about this place, I had no idea it was yours. You've done pretty well for yourselves. Hope you don't mind, but that gardener and his wife told us this house was empty. Anyway, now that we're all moved in, I could start selling more of my handmade charms. There are plenty of materials around here, so if you want to check them out, just let me know. Only thing is, I'll have to charge you full price now. I sort of gave you a discount before. We really needed the money. What you got? Ember Charm, Breeze Charm, and Machine Charm. Kind of a limited selection, but who knows? Maybe it'll get better as time goes by. Wind and Machine. We don't have any machine attacks yet. Tony is so cool. He's super strong. I want to be tough like him when I grow up. That's the Charm Maker's kid, in case you didn't put that together. That's why you needed 2,000 instead of just 1,000. Hello. The captain reassigned me to your town. He said he wanted to send the best people he had to Pedregal Springs. I'm going to keep training. I can't let myself grow apathetic now. Nice. This book is about the history of the Hunters Guild. It looks like someone has marked a page here. While the area around Jaeger was long known to be a fertile hunting ground for the wealthy elites of Garen, it was not until the year 8911 PF that the guild was formed in response to Garen's attempt to enact. Someone left this tablet on. Looks like they were watching recordings of a fighter with a spear. Based on his armor, it's safe to say the fighter was a member of the Fide Defensor. Word is, they're the best around when it comes to in-shield combat. This guy won every round, even against... Wait, is that Corbett? The bounty's already been posted. Reading the request, it seems to be from the techie couple in the old lab. We need 3 pre-war CPUs for a project to improve security here in Pedregal Springs. If you find them, please bring them to my husband in the lab on the north end of town. Alrighty. Town is looking pretty good. I don't think we have any pre-war CPUs right now. We could buy some, I think. I think there's a scaver in New Panavento that sells them. But let's go off-roading. Immediately attack. We use our secret gamer knowledge to pop up here. I don't even want to fight them. Come over here. Oh. Level 30 Death Wasps. Lovely. Well, Bridget, good luck to you. Hopefully one good thermo will kill them all. He's gonna drop no matter what, but such is life. I was just about to pause and use that stealth gen when they attacked me, but... Three more stingers for the collection. We're just running down here real quick. Ah! Hey, don't sneak up on me like that. Sorry. What are you doing? Oh, I was using this pickaxe to try and clear the rubble, but it's not really the best tool for the job. I'm thinking about just calling this trip a bust. Can we have it? If that's the case, could we maybe buy that pickaxe from you? It might come in handy. Well, I guess that could work. At least then I have something to show for having been out here so long. What would you say to 2800 volt? 2800 is a little steep for us. Okay, okay. How about 2500? Sure. Okay, you've got yourself a deal. I think I still got ripped off though, honestly. I think I can buy it for cheaper in another town. Hey, thanks a bunch. Good doing business with you. Wow, he sure left in a hurry. Major boost to attack power there. That's the next upgrade above the hooked axe. So that one will have the focus strike ability as well. Now we just gotta get the hell out of Dodge before the stealth gen wears off. Alright. Alright. Whew. Oh, that's right. Our basic attack is fire now, because we got the Malachite on. Nice, nice. What's that, 20 now? Either 20 or 22, 23, I mean. $23, nice. Almost got the wasp stingers we need. Hey, Kale, how's it going, buddy? How you been? Playing a little bit of that one game. That one VoltAge game. First official stream after the Steam release. About to take another stab at the scarred antlion here real quick. See if we're strong enough to take him on yet. Look out, an antlion! No time to run. Here it comes! Okay. Probably not as good as the unstable batteries. Feeling pretty good. Had a fairly easy day yesterday. A fairly productive day today. So, we're just enjoying the fine weather. And having fun playing my game. The scarred antlion went berserk. Okay, so at this point, I think I've got the win locked. Because he doesn't have any AoE damage abilities. There we go. Heavy Pincer, Kitten Shell, Lupara. Nice. Oh, well, I appreciate all the support. I've already had a few people from the community let me know that they've purchased it. I appreciate all of y'all. Rest here. I need to just do a good job of, I need to do a better job of, like, letting people know it's out, you know? I'm trying to do a good job of putting it on Twitter and getting the word out and that kind of thing. So that people will actually, you know it exists. Buddy? Battler's Dungeon, they have games, robot battles, and supplies if you can afford the price of admission. We scavers aren't supposed to operate in Panevinto, but the military doesn't have time to worry what goes on in the interior. Plan on going there, just expect some stiff competition for loot. So it's still pretty much a free-for-all in the interior, huh? Yep. And our crew is going to keep it that way until the Queen and her cronies recognize our claim to the city. Right, I heard about that. Didn't like 100 scavers get together and try to take control of old Panevinto using the Reclamation Act? Yup, that's right. According to the law she signed, we were supposed to get ownership of any portion of the Deadlands not to exceed 3 acres per adult that is occupied for not less than 1 continuous year. I mean, she had to realize people were going to band together to get control of larger areas, right? I mean, yeah. I think the issue was more the specific area you guys tried to take over. Did you really think you'd end up owning the entire city? That doesn't matter. The law is the law. Well, if you find yourself in need of some assistance in that regard, just let me know. Hale. Gotten your members pass yet? No. Someone left this tablet on. There's a story about the insurgency pulled up on the screen. Meanwhile, the royal family has officially issued a decree stating that the insurgency is not welcome within Marema's borders, a position which is further complicated by the Loican government's claim that... Alright, see that little pink hair down there? We'll talk to you in a minute, Nathan. Hello. I don't believe I've seen you here before, so... Want to become a member of the Battler's Dungeon? It's only 2,500 volts for a membership, and you can bring your friends in with you. Sure. That's wonderful. Please enjoy your time here. 327 again. Or once more. That's okay. Fridge is packed with snack foods of every kind. Feel free to grab a box of snacks if you're hungry. The shelves are packed with books for that weird game, Lockups and Lamias. Guess this guy is a fan. Name dropping games that don't even exist yet. Don't ever accuse me of not having a plan, y'all. That's been it. There's multiple references to lockups and lamias that have been in this game for like 3 or 4 years now, and I'm just now starting to work on it. Hey, how are you? My name's Gary. I guess you could say I'm the owner of the Battler's Dungeon. So tell me, how are you enjoying it here? It was a waste of money. Let me guess. There's not enough people for you to gamble, and you don't have a bot to enter the fights. It's always the same. I'm really sorry about this. I had thought things would be a lot more lively, but it's taking a while to get things off the ground. In the meantime, let me refund you some of the money you paid. 1,000 volts back. Hopefully things will pick up in the future, but until then, feel free to make use of the barracks outside or consider purchasing some refreshments if you plan on going further into the ruins. Hey, Gary, I was wondering if you could help us out with something. Sure, if I can. What's up? Well, we ran into this guy that asked us to help him track down a complete owner's guide to Humanum repair. You're big on that kind of thing, so do you have one? Complete owner's guide to Humanum repair? That's a pretty unusual request. Why would somebody need a copy of that? The Humanum series went out of production decades ago. Yeah, I can't really say, but he went all the way to the Okarango ruins to find one, so it must have been pretty important. What dedication? Well, you're in luck. I have a copy that I don't need anymore, but I'll warn you, I did quite a bit of note-taking in the margins. If this person is a collector, they might not like that. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? How much is it worth to you? For a fellow bot enthusiast? No charge. It's not like it's doing any good gathering dust on my shelf, right? Owner's Guide. A copy of the Complete Owner's Guide to Humanum Repair. It's quite worn and is full of notations and doodles. I've lost a fair amount of money today, but I don't care. My dad is a big-time executive at SBC, so my monthly allowance will more than cover it. Go to hell. I'm not moving. I don't want to lose my spot before the next fight. The Disciples almost never have a match. There's not much competition in the gold bracket. Ever since I started coming here, I've wanted to enter the battles with a scrap drone of my own, but I need 3 junk drives for parts. I have purple hair and I'm usually in the western stands of the Battler's Dungeon. Well, I have no junk drives. All these guys care about is robots. Luckily, I found some good stuff deeper in the city. So, what'll it be? Ooh. Whether it is indeed better to be wetter is a point for debate. Best used in the summer. Alright. Trash. Cracked focus. It is trash. I think. If we were to go over here, that we might find something good. Or we'll die. Okay, everyone, keep your eyes peeled. There's always groups of scabbers working through the ruins looking for loot, and I hear they can be pretty territorial. I'm not saying we shouldn't try to defend ourselves, but can we please try not to kill anyone if we don't have to? Most of these people have families. No arguments there, Bridget. Right. This is a bad idea. Because I'm not sure exactly where I'm going. Is this the one? Yeah, this is gonna wear out. I'm just gonna end the when that wears out, the first fight I get into, I'm gonna die. I need at least 2 of those stealth gens to really be able to get through there. That's okay, I can sell some stuff. Right over here. This sucks. Ever since that new branch opened to the east, the captain has had me working extra shifts. Man, why am I stuck in this dump while all the kiss-ups get to kick back and do nothing all day? What else? Crab meat. Nice. Extra shell fragment. Broken spines. More nucleuses. Nuclei. Insect eyes. I don't think we need insect wings. That's 2,000. That's 2,000. Boom. Buy this burger. Alright, now we got a little bit of money. Now we got some money to play with. Okay. So let's go show the pincer to Dude Man. Get our new friend. Whoa, hey, where do you think you're going? Party showed the guard the broken pincer. Is that what that means? Okay, I'm as good as my word. From now on, you can come and go as you please around here. Also, let me give you this. Got a dead hander's note. You should head out to Altuz's grave, northwest of here. If you do, show that note to my boss. He may have some work for you. His name? It's 8 of Spades. He's a big player in the Dead Hander, so don't say anything stupid. I don't want to get killed because of you. I'll do that. I'm gonna have to end soon because there's a lot more talking in this game than most of the games I play, and I have a job interview on Tuesday. I don't want to have my voice be all jacked up when I'm doing my job interview. So like, I know I'll have 2 days to recover, but I just don't want to risk it. So I'll probably be stopping fairly soon. And then maybe I'll do like a short stream tomorrow, depending on if anybody... We've invited a couple of friends over, and if people don't end up coming over, I might do like a short stream tomorrow night as well. With everything that's been happening in the Deadlands lately, this dump is one of the few places still under Dead Hander control west of the Panavento River. Guess that's why 8 of Spades has been stationed here. I heard one of our guys got hauled off to Eastside Prison for stealing supplies from New Panavento. Well, that was pretty dumb. He should have known the boss isn't going to help you south of the road. Surprised to see you all the way out here. Anyway, what'll it be? Got some decent stuff on sale here. Be careful out there. Knocking on the back door. Box of snacks. Apple cider and some crab meat. Doctor's bag. Oh yeah. Hey, you ain't a dead hander. What are you doing here? 8 of Spades? You got guts. Sure, head on in. Have you been shot? They caught me cheating at cards. Oh, it hurts. Please don't let me die here. Wait, are you a doctor? Are you going to help me? Just try to hold still, alright? Working quickly, Bridget disinfected and patched the injured dead hander's wound. I think I'm gonna make it. Thank you. Just take it easy for a little bit. You don't want to tear open those stitches. Sure thing, Doc. I really owe you guys. I'd be a goner if you hadn't come along. Okay, I've decided to help you guys out. Really, that's not... Nope, don't want to hear it. I owe you guys my life. And besides, it's not exactly safe for me here. So where are we headed? Give him the doctor's bag. Oh, not full with Butch right now. Hey kids, name's Ada Spades. I hear you're looking for me. Yeah, I guess so. The guard at the checkpoint gave me this note. He said you might have some work for us? Did he? Well, let's see. So, you killed that giant antlion. Tell you what, I don't have anything for you right now, but I'll put the word out that you can come and go as you please. Dead-handers will be a little more friendly to you now, but stay clear of Ensenada. You don't have the kind of rep to make the Ace of Spades trust you. Yet. Does that mean your people on the roads won't attack us anymore either? I doubt it. If anything, it may make them come after you more. Taking down a strong group of mercs like you would help them prove their strength to the boss. Great. Well, I guess we'll be going. Alright, so we got our boy. Turned in our note. We don't have a scrap cutter for that guy. But now we've got a 4-man party. Like glue. Let's go give that book to Dude Man in Okarongo. I know it's an unusual request, but if you bring me a copy of the Complete Owner's Guide to Humanum Repair, I will be eternally grateful. I got a copy of the book. It's got a lot of extra notes and things written in the margins. I hope that's okay. You don't say. May I please take a look? This is fantastic. Whoever wrote these notes, they have an understanding of robotics unlike anything I've ever seen. With this, I'll be able to... I mean, that is to say... this is wonderful. Thank you. I truly do mean it. I would like to give you this. Got a rusty choker. That item, it possesses extraordinary properties in spite of its appearance. And what's more, it is a symbol of what you have done for me today. Carry it with you, and you may find allies where you had none. Now, I really should be going. Thank you again for what you have done, and take care of yourself. The unusual fellow grabbed his suitcases and left. So basically, there are now certain NPCs in the world, because we have the rusty choker, that will recognize that we helped this guy out, and they will give us items and make cryptic remarks about stuff. And it's a decent little accessory. An unusual metal choker streaked with rust and grime. There's a broken red light on the front. So it gives you a good arrangement of bonuses. And then it also gives you a little bit of HP and AP. So overall, good get. Good accessory. And it unlocks a lot of freebies later on if you know who to talk to. And because we're here with me, we know who to talk to. Nothing really going on in here. So, first stop, go talk to the innkeeper here in New Panavinto. Hey, that rusty choker, how did you get that? You know what? Maybe it's better if I don't know the details. If you have that, you must have done someone a real good turn. So let me do one as well. Industrial battery. Listen, I've worked hard to establish myself here, and I'd prefer it if you didn't flash that collar around town too much. Last thing I need is for trouble to come calling because someone saw you with that. Just Don't let anyone from out of town see you with that thing while you're staying here, okay? We can buy our... Now, we'll get these later, but for now, just because I'm lazy, let's buy our junk drives and our pre-war CPUs. And we'll buy some homemade stealth gens. There's really no major difference when you're buying the stealth gens. Basically, the base price of the stealth gen is how many steps it prevents attacks times 10. So, Scaver stealth gens cost $7.50. They prevent attacks for 75 steps. Homemades are $25. If you buy them from Nathan, you get a discount. I honestly prefer, in most cases, to use the homemade ones, because then when you're going in and out of buildings and things, like when I'm going through Old Panavento, there's no fights in the buildings, so any protection I'm getting from the more expensive stealth gens in there is wasted. So I kind of prefer to just use the cheaper ones a lot. What are we doing over here? Oh yeah, we're talking to Chickadee. But that's just me. Hey, that rusty choker. How did you get that? Scaver stealth gen times 3. I got those from a cute young Scaver a few days ago. Last I heard, he's still hanging around here somewhere, so I can get some more. Besides, I doubt she would come around here. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself. Remember, this conversation never happened. One of my friends has a bot in the silver bracket. I'd sure love to build a scrap drone of my own. That was quick. Let's take a look at what you've got. 1, 2, 3. They all look to be in pretty good shape. Here's your money. Thanks a lot. Right. Tear it down. And there's also a quasi-hidden quest if we talk to this guy. Hey, I heard you helped my girlfriend gather the stuff she needed for her scrap drone project, and I started thinking, with that thing's help, we can start going further into the city than ever before. That being said, we are going to need some new cutting tools. The best tools are made from large mandibles from a lumva beetle. Do you think you could bring me 3 large mandibles? I'd pay you double the going rate if you did. They're fairly common wherever you can find millipedes, especially dry lake beds and dead forests. So that's like an unposted bounty quest that you can get from talking to that guy. Lost it all. Oh, she's gonna be so mad. No, please, don't hurt. Oh, hello. Wow, this place sure is fun. Yes, sir. I can't believe how great it is. Oh, it's you again. Did you need a friend to play cards with? Sorry, I'm, taking a break. Persistent, aren't you? Listen, I'm having a bit of a crisis right now. Can you come back later? Sir, you seem upset. Is there anything we can do to help you? Help me? Well... You guys are mercenaries, right? Listen, I've got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you. Really, please do tell. Absolutely. I'm a bit of a mercenary myself, but for reasons totally unrelated to being in a casino, I find myself a bit strapped for volts. Imagine. How unlucky. Yes, as much as it pains me to part with this ultra-rare, priceless piece of immaculate military industries tech, how'd you like to buy this elemental bullet mod from me for a measly 2,500 volts? Wait, what? You mean to tell me you're willing to part with IMI tech just like that? What exactly does it do? Oh, it's a bullet modification. It's compatible with most common varieties of guns, and it allows the user to charge bullets with a variety of different elemental energies, even if they can't use kinesis. Come on, mods like this one are super rare. I'd be shocked if you saw more than a handful of these in all of Marema. What do you say? IMI stuff is pretty rare, and always worth the volts. Got yourself a deal. Shoot, actually, I don't think I have the volts on me. Well, if you come up with the money, stop back by. It's not like I can go home empty-handed. Yeah, I'm just a little short. There are 3 IMI bullet mods in the game. Each one unlocks 3 elemental abilities. So you've got Fire, Ice, Lightning on one, Water, Earth, Wind on one, and then Holy Dark Machine on one. There are 2 of each mod in the game. So he's not lying when he says there's only a handful of them. You can only find each individual mod in 2 spots. We've already got the Fire, Ice, Lightning one, the Testify. Go for it. Run, 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 run! This is like a giant maze. Oh, in here. But we can use our thermite on this. A crystal dagger and an artificer's ring. That's a good one. I couldn't remember exactly what was in there. I knew it was something good. That's very good. Look at that. A beautifully made dagger crafted from a single piece of kinetically charged crystal. We're definitely not supposed to have something this nice yet. An ancient ring attributed to a skilled craftsman of a bygone age. Reacts strangely when near blade weapons. So this is just like the bullet mods. This adds elemental blade abilities. Geo Blade, Electro Blade, and Mech Blade. Bridget actually already has Geo Blade from the Crystal Dagger. And I think I want to spread these around. There we go. So I'll give this one to Stark, because that's a really nice boost for him, and it gives him an element he doesn't normally have access to. And we'll give him the Ember Charm for a little extra oomph. And then she's got the Artificer's Ring, so she'll have, with the wooden dagger, it's only a little bit weaker in terms of magic. It's not going to be as good. I don't know. Maybe I give him the steel dagger. Give her the crystal dagger. Give him the ring. There's really no good way to make Stark into, like, a tank this early in the game, but I always try. There we go. I don't think there's anything else really game-breakingly good in here, so we'll duck back out for now. We'll have to come back here. Actually... I don't feel confident. We could actually buy the Lumva Beetle mandibles from somebody in there if we were able to get to the very back of the town, but of the ruins, but I'm not worried about it. Stabby stab with a rocky rock. Attached. Barrel sludge. Nice. Now we can turn this in here. Hey, buddy. Basically, my wife and I were thinking that if we can get the parts, we could set up some motion detectors outside the town. Most of the stuff we need is pretty standard, so if you could bring us 3 pre-war CPUs, I think we'll be all set. You already have 3 of them? That's great. This will be a huge help to the Hunters Guild. They even chipped in for the reward on this bounty. A lot of XP. Heck yeah. When you told me you owned a town, I sort of expected something less. Thanks. I kind of figured it would be a dump. Thanks, you jerk. Tear this down. Another one here. Put up by the captain. Greetings from your new neighbors, the Hunters. We're happy to be here and have already received our first request. but unfortunately we are unable to fill it right now given our current staffing challenges. The request was for 3 mossy cores. If you have any questions, speak to the Hunters Guild associate patrolling near the old bus stop in the center of Pedregal Springs. He should be able to answer any questions you may have regarding the bounty and will deliver your pay upon delivery. Thank you and stay safe. Captain Pimburu. Captain Pim... Trying to avoid the trees as much as possible. I would really like for a couple of death wasps to try me so I can get into FCP Bravo. There we go. We got another Rusty Choker character we want to talk to up here. Hmm. Hmm. There we go. Hey, that Rusty Choker. How'd you get that? You know what? Maybe it's better if I don't know the details. If you have that, you must have done someone a real good turn, so let me do one as well. You got Andeus's blade. That blade will come in handy against most kinds of robotic enemies, but from what I hear, it won't be much use against her. My best chance is to just lay low and hope she doesn't find me. Let's pretend this conversation didn't happen, okay? If I was willing to give one of these up, I could. There we go. We just gotta get him a shield. I get him a backhand shield from Nathan. Oh, hang on. I wonder if we can actually handle this scabber over here if he's destroy us. Not even a robot. Whoa, hey, where do you think you're going? Nowhere, sir. I just want to go check out this house, please. Ooh, okay. You gonna do it too? Alright. Aw, too bad. It was basically like a 1 in 4 chance, so. Well, that's all of our batteries. Unstable batteries done. Right? Good wreck. Fine, go wherever you want. I hope a shambler eats you. The wall here looks pretty weak. You know, I bet I could break this open with a pickaxe. After a few good hits, the wall collapsed. Nice. Old cracked dishes. Cleaning supplies. Rubber gloves. Totally cleaned out. Oh, there's another safe I can't get into. Macho clothes. Oh. There you go, Gregory. Oh, actually. I'm Macho? It'd be Macho. There we go. Macho! Macho, macho, macho man. Okay. Now let's run! Now we can go back to FCP Bravo. Just wander around. You working on one quest, you finish another one. You just wander around, have fun. Chill, exploration, heavy experience. We like some. Lake bed's a little dangerous. It's a little bit higher level. As long as you stay out of those green trees, you should be fine. The trees, there's some enemies that are actually pretty rare in the game, and I think they're like level 25, if I remember correctly. I usually just avoid those out of habit. But it is a decent place to do some leveling and some money grinding once you get into like the 20s on your level and you're kind of trying to like speed things up without being too far from a town. Yo, just what do you think you're doing here? My bad. Guess we'll just take all these wasp stingers and leave. Wait, what? Listen, I'm sorry. It's not easy trying to keep these guys supplied, and sometimes I can be a bit, well, challenging? Yes, that's one word for it. Look, I'm really sorry. As far as I'm concerned, you guys are okay in my book. Oh, I'm sorry, Calrea. I'll radio over to the others and let them know that you can buy stuff from them now. Oh, and here, payment for the stingers. I'll even throw in a dagger on the house. If you ever need any gear, be sure to stop back by. Wasp dagger. Lightweight with a good chance to cause poison. Not bad. Very weak, though. Unfortunately, the Trailblazers gear is kind of weak. Not really worth having, but it is worth being able to wander around in town and buy supplies and that kind of thing. Can he not? Oh, he needs to gain one more level before he can start picking locks. That sucks. I could buy a scrap cutter from Nathan for less. Rotten meat, poison fangs, engraved stone, all that stuff. All the scrap metal, all the insect eye. Gotta get to 99 cytoplasms before we leave. So, for the island. Oh, they got a good array of healing items though. That's nice. Alright. 3488 for next level. Well, let's level him up then. Antlion. Get out of here. You're not ready. Well, maybe he is ready. Maybe literally every one of our characters is using a weapon that he's resistant to. Oh. Oh, that's too bad, Calrilla. So what was I just saying about avoiding these green trees out of habit? Pyro. Lumpa Beetles aren't too bad. They hit kind of hard, but they're low on health, so they do have a chance to knock you down with their attacks, which is unfortunate. But oh no! And we have a chance that we might get some of those mandibles. The dangerous fight is the lizards. Sometimes you get groups of these lizards, and they will mess you up. 1 or 2 is not bad. But when you get the whole crew, that's when things get scary. Gregory learned Eribo. Nice. Because they get 2 attacks per turn. And that Zephyr Kick does damage based on their agility. And they just don't have a lot of weaknesses, so... just overall an unpleasant fight. But we're going to level up before we know it. I'm going to save after every single battle. Good. As it should be. He deserves it. Or are you talking about smallest as in youngest or smallest as in body weight? Because Callie deserves it too, but less so. We're just trying to get Stark up to level 18 so he can pick some locks for us. Youngest. Oh, 22 experience points shy. Alright. Start heading back. You listen here, son. What's that? I have had enough of your bullshit. Okay. Now we can pick the locks on desks and lockers. They call this a lock? It's like they want me to take their stuff. This appears to be charged with kinetic energy. It could be used as a focus. Weird. Maybe we should talk to some of the Trailblazers and see where it came from. The crystallized nucleus of a sludge has been stabilized for use as a kinetic focus. So this gives him a little extra magic evasion. Nice. No fancy ability attached to it, but it is a better non-elemental one than the one... What we had was fire, which is nice, but he's also got pyro, so... And he's got Eribo now for group attacks, and there's nothing really strong against Dark until we leave the mainland, so... Let's check. Wait, you found my charged nucleus? Oh yeah, sorry if we shouldn't have taken it. The locker it was in was super dusty, and we assumed... Oh, it's alright. We have to take what we can get out here in the Deadlands. I hope you find it useful. That's really nice of you. Thanks. So tell me, did you make this? How did you turn part of a sludge into a focus? Oh, it wasn't easy. I learned how to do it from a pale-skinned man who came through here a while back. He said he thought I had a talent for it. The problem is, I haven't been able to practice it much. Really? Well, what if we brought you more stuff to turn into foci? Could you make us even better weapons? I suppose I could, but I don't much see the point in practicing on more sludge parts. Wait, I know. Have you ever fought a spooklight? It's a kind of ghost that can be found deep in the Deadlands, or in other secluded areas. If you could bring me one of their lanterns, that could work. Spooklight lantern. On it. Aww. First, to Okarango we go. Okay. So I want to buy a scrap cutter from Nathan. Sea glass is tempting. As is the Explorer mask, which is like the best mask money can buy for quite some time. It doesn't seem like it because the stat bonuses aren't that great compared to what we're wearing. But the point of the masks is not so much to add to like your actual defense as it is to add to your status resistance. The hoods and the hats give you some better elemental and physical resistances, but the masks are literally like masks, so they protect you from all status effects. So this one is like a 8% resistance across the board to status effects. Yeah, we'll go for the sea glass. And then on the flip side, the Dead Hander mask is a little bit weaker in terms of status resistances, but it does give you an attack bonus. You can get one. We're gonna get one soon, and I think we're gonna find an Explorer mask soon as well. So, buy one for Gregory. Yeah. Maybe it's more than I thought it was. Hang on. Oh, it's 15%. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was 2% per tier. But better than I thought. Yeah. Nice. Oh, and we gotta do one other thing over here. Now that we've got our pickaxe, we can bust down this wall. Huh. Looks like this guy fell through the ceiling. Tough luck for him, but this gun seems to be in pretty good shape. Scoped rifle, a UBM shadow, and a long shot top. So that'll make one person capable of using guns, capable of using sniper rifles. A couple of bandages. Silk robe. Upgrade for our boy as well. Light shining through the roof down to the first floor. Okay. Nice little find. Gunshots ring out. Better stay out of sight. Up, over. I don't think I'd be able to take Butch yet. I probably shouldn't even try. Yeah, you can have it for free. Give me a dead hander outfit. Great upgrade. Nice. Okay. Making good progress. Everybody's level 18. Decent amount of money. I think we're about ready to start heading west. Check this sign out over here. Unless I want to run around and do a lot of leveling, I think we've done everything we can in this area for now. Monolito Weapons Complex ahead. No unauthorized entry. Graffiti is painted on the sign. Deadhanders for life! Murderers! Death to the Queen! Hey, Stark? If you don't mind, could you tell me why the Deadhanders are so angry about the Moraman army taking over this old dump? I mean, why do they still care? This old dump was our home. 20 years ago, the Moraman army rolled up without so much as a hello and ordered us all out so they could reclaim it. I heard the army wanted to get the factories working again, but when they got here, the Deadhanders ambushed them. Nolan, bro, you really believe every lie the royal family tells you? What were they going to do with a 100-year-old factory in a box canyon in the Deadland? They were never going to get this place up and running again. It was all a ruse to let them run us off. The royal family has had it out for D-types for centuries. Fair enough. We gotta dip our toes in the tree hugger pool. Steal the hide armor. No. Crunch. Correct. Alright, play it safe, Start. Yep. Oh, get wrecked! Counterattack. Gregory with the counter. That was a nice one. Increase his agility. A few attempts. I think we'll do 2 or 3 attempts healing, or until things get scary. I mean, there is a chance he'll drop the stuff as well, but if you get the hide gear, that would be really nice. Yeah, nice AP HP regen going into this. And one more try. Armor. Nice! Okay. And now we'll have him try the helmet. Get that. Hide helmet! First try, baby. Oh, I forgot to equip the sea glass on Gregory, didn't I? Oh. Couple of tries with the Great Club now. Have Nolan go full Unga Bunga right off the bat. Ah, give him one more try. One more try. Come on, Stark, you got this. Yes! Very nice. Unga Munga. Unga Bunga. Unga Bunga. Get it right. Boom. Oh, and then another one dropped hide armor. Okay. So this, I'll lose the attack bonus and the agility. Hmm. Oh, he can't use the... Why did I think he could use the club? Silly of me. So the defense up and then the HP AP regen, we'd be able to do a lot more with in terms of able to do a lot more in terms of how we're tackling our way through. I forgot I needed to buy a shield from our boy Nathan. Actually, I might buy two backhand shields. I got the money. That's actually one of the better deals in the game, the backhand. I think this is the only, if I recall correctly, this is the only place you can buy one. Other than this, you find one and one of the characters that joins your party has one. But here we go. But that gives you the shield bash ability. Once again, not enough money to buy the IMI tech, but that's okay. Head back where we were. Keep moving. We need to keep our eyes on the road in case any tree huggers decide to attack. Don't dawdle near the gates. Okay. That apple. The Trebunko Road, Eastern Czech. Hey you, come here. Papers, please. Sorry, I don't have mine on me. No papers? Sorry, but if you don't have your paperwork, you can't use the road. You can have replacements mailed to you from the Vital Records office in Kaluna. Usually takes about 4 to 6 months. They've been short-handed lately. Nolan, what did you do with your passport? I'm not sure. I thought I had it, but when we got up to the gate, I realized it was gone. Well, we certainly can't wait around for 6 months while they send you a new one. Is there no other way to reach the city? Well, I guess we could try the mountain road, but I hear it's pretty dangerous. You do realize that's tree hugger territory, right? As soon as we're south of the road, they'll be tracking us. I ain't trying to end up as a tree ornament. Want to buy some supplies? There. And I think this is a good place to stop. And then next time we play this, which will probably be, I don't know, maybe next Saturday. I think I've given up on Persona 5 for a while. I fought the good fight for over 100 hours, but I think I'm getting bored of it. So we're going to come back after Halo Stream is over, and we'll try to beat it in November. I don't know. We'll see. My mood changes from day to day. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow and play it for 12 hours. Who knows? So, anyway, that's been 3.5 hours of VoltAge Genesis. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, and so close to the end of Persona, yeah, I'm like close to the end, meaning I'm like 20 hours away. I want to beat it. It's just every time I get to where it's a day I'm supposed to play it, I'm like, we'll see. Maybe next weekend, depending on how the weekend looks, maybe I'll have a free day and I'll do like a really long marathon session of it and then see what kind of progress I've made. And if I feel like I've made good progress, then we'll keep at it. I don't know. Everything I read says that it's like 120 hours to beat on a first playthrough, and I'm at around 100 to 105 hours, I think. So, yeah, I agree. But anyway, this has been VoltAge Genesis. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully it wasn't just a spoilery mess that made you not want to play the game yourself. Who can we raid? Is there anybody playing VoltAge? It's just me. Just me playing. But VoltAge does have its own category on Steam. I don't know if I ever told you that before. There's only 5 people on Twitch following the game, but it has actually had its own category on Steam for a couple of years now, ever since it like officially released on itch.io. So you can follow the category and you know, maybe somebody else will play it. If they do, let me know. I would love to see it. And if any of you know any streamers, or you're a streamer and you want to stream this game, by all means, go nuts. Like, play it and enjoy it, please. Share it with people. If you hate it, that's okay. Just maybe don't be super mean to me about it. Just a little bit mean is fine. Let's see. Tech's playing Mario Party Superstars. Robin Between is playing Tears of the Kingdom. Mammon's playing Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. I thought I saw Garlic on, but... Oh, there he is. Garlic's playing Legend of Zelda. You could stream it, Goblin. If you do, I would be thrilled and I would love to watch you do that. Okay. Looks like Garlic is making maps in Ocarina, or in Link's Awakening Switch. So I demand that you join the raid, all of you, and tell Garlic Grove hi, and lie and say how much you enjoyed VoltAge. So anyway, y'all, it's been fun. Might have a surprise stream tomorrow, no promises, but definitely we'll be back on Tuesday with something. It'll be something retro, probably. So anyway, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody who came out and hung out tonight. I really do appreciate you all supporting me on this wacky adventure we've been on. I'm looking forward to being able to play the whole game straight through. and really show it off, because so far you guys have only seen a little glimpse of the full game. So we're going to do an actual playthrough of the whole thing. This is the start of it. Yeah. Thank you as well. You have a good night as well, Kale. Hope to see you all again next time, but if I don't, as always, stay healthy, stay safe out there, y'all. Later.